Hello everybody, it's Adam Pacitti. How you doing? It's time for Raw After Extreme Rules reaction. Now I know what you're thinking. You don't normally do bloody Raw Afters for B-show pay-per-views, but I think you probably know why I'm doing it tonight. And it's not just because my sleep pattern's all messed up. It's really not. I wanted to watch Bray's, hopefully, I'm assuming that he's coming back to Raw tonight. I want to see Bray if he's on the show tonight. Hello everyone, Milo, lovely to see you. A Shock, hi, Super J, Pete Smart, Chris, Solar Survivor, obviously DX as well. Or some of DX as well. It's looking like a pretty good card from what they've announced, and obviously we don't exactly know what's going to go down tonight, but it's the 25th anniversary celebration of D-Generation X. Roman Reigns and the Bloodline doing something or other. You got Johnny Gargano, Austin Theory, that should be decent. And what I'm hoping is the main event, because they've been doing that obviously with the mid-card belts lately, as Bobby Lashley defends the US title against Rollins. I think that could be an interesting one. We will see, won't we? I've got my BT Sport app all set up. I finally bothered, rather than watching hooky streams, I finally bothered to actually sort a proper thing at the point where I rarely do these like weekly ones. I could have done with this over lockdown when I was doing Raw, NXT and SmackDown. I don't know why I didn't. If you want a sync point, now's your chance. Then is on the screen. Lita, Michaels, Trish, Taker, Bliss, Edge, Forever, Triple H, John Cena, Little Girl, Little Boys. How you all doing? Got Wyatt's team to take out DX tonight. It would be a really impactful thing to happen, but part of me's thinking like, hey, maybe DX straight off the bat. Let me whack this up a touch. Hopefully you're all synced up. It's a bit weird without Billy Gunn, isn't it? Triple H with his old man glasses in Gorilla. It looks like DX are going to be kicking off the show. I think if Bray does appear tonight, you do that in the third hour. I think you do that right at the end of the show, because that's one of the major reasons that people are going to be tuning in tonight. So I think you do that to close things. So does that mean that perhaps Bray gets involved in Seth versus Bobby for the US title? Can we say penis? That's Road Dogg, not me. Whoa, a bleeped out F word? Bat poo crazy. All the big ones. Say the C word. Go on. Four inflatable chickens there. Cock joking early. I think this should be a good night tonight. I'm up for a bit of nostalgia. Trips looked like he was about to corpse there as well. Send for the man. Stephen Skodes, by the way, a few hours ago. Hi, Adam. How are you? I'm grand, Stephen. Hope you had a nice day. I have. It's been a busy one. Nice to see you back for another live reaction stream. It's good to see you. Hope you and Mr. Happy are doing well. All the best to you, and big love to you, my friend. Big love to you as well, Stephen. Where's Bray? What are you doing here? And not in a racist way. That's Bray saying that. Where's Bray? Not me. Where's? I hope you're doing all right, mate. Logan, got Wyatt's team to take out DX tonight. We will see. We will see. The Raw intro is playing right now. And Stephen Skodes, the legend, boss man, Adam Pacitti. Thank you very much, Stephen. Good to see you all here. Let's get an early like spike in while the intro's going. Pyros all over the place. What do we kick off with? Bloodline? If I would have... It's the season premiere, by the way. Happy season premiere. It always feels weird, these season premieres on the weekly show. On the weekly shows that just run and run and run. I know it's a network thing and all that. I think Bloodline are going to kick things off. Personally. I think we're going to get a 15-minute little promo there. And I think if we see Wyatt, third hour. End of the show. Right at the end. I don't know what he'll do. I mean, a lot of people speculating that Seth Rollins, as well as Liv Morgan, might be doing something with Bray Wyatt if he has a faction. We've all sort of jumped to this conclusion. Two-man booth tonight, by the way. Kevin and Corey. See how they get on. I'm excited for a two-man booth as well. Yeah, sorry. Seth Rollins and Liv Morgan have like blacked out their Twitter and Instagram profiles, leading some to speculate that, hey, maybe that's something to do with Bray Wyatt. Maybe it's jumping to conclusions. I don't know. It probably is. I can really picture Liv in there, and especially that combined with the creepy pass-out spot with the big smile that she did. Whoa, here we go. Right. The return of Bray Wyatt tonight. It's happening. Come on. I nailed the thumbnail. That's great. Bray Wyatt's going to be here tonight. It's happening. See, I thought they'd have him pop up unexpectedly. I didn't think they would announce the fact. He is indeed on the show tonight. There you go. Confirmed. The return of Bray Wyatt. They'll keep us waiting for that. Surely. This is where his music starts. Got it in one. Bloodline on their way to the ring right now. Kelvin, thank you so much for the donation, mate. How are you, Pacitti? That's good. How are the family? The family are grand. Yeah, the family are all brilliant. Yeah, no updates or anything. Mum and Dad had a lovely, succulent Chinese meal a couple of nights ago. Sent me some nice pictures of that. Everybody's doing brilliant. I think Dan's really well. Nan and Grandad all good. Mr. Happy. Grand? Yeah, thank you for asking, Kelvin. Pacitti, JB Hunter, thank you so much for becoming a member as well. Thank you very, very much. Cheers for your support. All of the Bloodline here tonight. Sami Zayn going absolutely bonkers. They said relive the return of Bray Wyatt. Oh, no! Did I miss that? No! That doesn't mean he's not going to be here. No! If he's not here tonight, does that mean SmackDown? Imagine if they stick him on NXT. Kelvin as well. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Also, they also said he'd be there. I've got to stop talking over the important stuff. It's not easy doing this on my own. Tell you what, I love doing it with Tom. It was really fun. I had a really good time. It's always much easier when you get a good pay-per-view, obviously. But it's even easier when you've got a pro like Tom Campbell to do the heavy lifting. And then I'll just pipe in with a nonce joke every 5 minutes or so. It's not getting old. Who said it's getting old? Bray Wyatt on Level Up. We will see. Bray to NXT UK. Leave the memories alone. Don't do that to me. I was an avid fan. I watched every week. In a way. Is Logan Paul showing up? I think it's a possibility. They'll be building to that match now. They've also got Survivor Series to build to. We got a bit of a wait for the next WWE pay-per-view, haven't we? What is it, like middle of next month, Crown Jewel? Not middle, sorry, beginning of next month. Crown Jewel 2022, what's the date? It is the 5th of November. Remember. 5th of November, just one match announced for it so far. 6 weeks away. Goodness me, that is a wait, isn't it? I like it. It gives them more time to build. That's not 6 weeks. I've just looked at the date today. I don't know when it is. I just read. It's 4 weeks away. What are you talking about? I just read a comment. 6 weeks away. It's not 6 weeks away. It's about 4 weeks away. Plenty of time to build things anyway. So lots and lots of tension building. Do you think we see Bloodline in a Survivor Series, traditional Survivor Series match? They've got lots of options now. I mean, you could do something with Judgment Day. You could do something with the Brawling Brutes. You could do something with Imperium. You could potentially do something if Bray's got a faction by then. I bloody love Sami. It's not even a traditional Survivor Series match. It's War Games now, isn't it? So I'm so used to it. It's bloody War Games. Will we see Logan Paul tonight? Series are going to happen? Survivor Series on the 26th, right? I don't know. Survivor Series 2022. I think it is. If memory serves. Yeah, Saturday. It's another Saturday pay-per-view. Saturday the 26th. A lot of love for the Saturday pay-per-views. It just makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? For those in the UK, and well, international fans generally, where the time difference is a bit of a nightmare, it's really grand because fewer people have to work on a Sunday. Sorry if you're one of those people that do. Gives you a day to recover. And same if you're in America as well. Means you don't have to go to work the next day. Stop fretting about the traffic, you know? We're going to have a fun night. Kayla, finally a night off to have a whiskey and watch men slap each other with the leader. I forgot all about Sweet Kevin on comms. Yeah, I've been looking forward to it. I really like his work. I think he's decent. Shame to see Jimmy go. At the same time, I saw Matthew tweeting saying, you know what, he seems like a nice guy and everything, but I can't remember a single thing he said. And that's true. And that's not even more than, there's not even like, oh, he didn't have an iconic, oh my God, or by God, or whatever, right? It's not that he didn't have an iconic commentary call. He was just sort of there, wasn't he? And I think he was pretty good at his job. But I don't know how much I'm going to miss him. Kayla, what whiskey are you drinking, by the way? I fancy a whiskey. An ad break, I might go and make myself a little old-fashioned or something. Sizable pop. Brooklyn crowds are always decent, aren't they? Hot crowd tonight. Always good to see it. Jack Daniels, I'm basic. Hey, there's nothing wrong with Jack Daniels. Quite like a Jack Daniels. It's not my go-to. I don't have a bottle downstairs.
You respond like that, I can't come out here and lie. No, I gotta be very honest. I like to move forward. When you're the greatest of all time, you're thinking about next week. I don't like to dwell in the past, you see. But I can't get past Friday for some reason.
It's almost a little bit weird that he's here for Raw, and then 2 nights ago he just wasn't at the pay-per-view, isn't it? But it's a pay-per-view that just wasn't harmed by Roman not being there. Which is grand, because they have really built the company around him. It's good to see that they can put on such an excellent show without the presence of Roman. I'm hungry, Adam. What are you going to have, Pete? Have a little hot dog. Are you off hot dogs? Just because of your vast experience with the dogs. The Jay and Sammy stuff's really fascinating as well. Jay, are you a fool? Yeah, he drives drunk. Got him in the fridge, actually. Good lad. Be right back. Gonna watch TikToks. Prod back soon. I hope so, Joe. Enjoy your TikToks. You child. Oh, man. Listen to the bloody ovation for Sammy.
It's just that on Friday, you said that, well, Jey Uso wasn't your problem anymore, that he was my problem now. Right? So, as, you know, maybe as the honorary use, I'd love the opportunity to handle this whole situation.
I'm just so glad that he stuck around. I didn't think there was much of a chance of him pissing off going to AEW or whatever. But there was always that doubt that was there.
He really is the honorary use.
He is the top guy, isn't he? Sami Zayn, he is the most entertaining thing on WWE TV on a weekly basis. And Sheamus. Man, listen to the crowd. I don't know how much you can hear. I don't know how loud my laptop is. You're probably watching at home anyway. They're very loud. He's going to be such a huge babyface when he finally turns on the Bloodline. I don't think it should come anytime soon either. I think it's going to be big. I certainly don't think he's going to be the man to dethrone Roman. But I'd love to see him with a world title.
It's not even important. The whole thing is we feel like your behavior as of late
hasn't been very oozy. Do not turn on Sammy. Unless Sammy is the captain of one War Games team.
And look, take a look around.
Feels a bit early.
For example,
4 weeks? Nah. Hey Adam, how you doing? Nice to see you, Adam Pearson. The number of times that Sammy has made Roman corpse, or almost made Roman corpse. The part-time chief. Correct, Riga? He's doing the work of his career right now, is Sammy. And he's been consistently brilliant. No matter where he is on the card. He's always been great, but this is my favourite Sammy.
You think you can be cool?
And Roman sort of seemingly siding with Sammy over an actual relative of his.
Come on, it's a joke, right? It's a joke, Goose, right? You ribbing me? You ribbing me? I'm your family, Goose. Ain't no way. Jay, look, I hate to be this guy.
Ooh. I don't know that one. Do a video on the life and times of Ric Flair's pickle. Be too long. The video, not the pickle. Although, it's Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle's on his way out. Winner of the fight pit yesterday. Brian, thank you so much, mate. Hi, Adam. I hope you and your family are doing well. I really enjoyed the Inoki video, guys, you put out. It was fascinating. Yeah, there's a craziest Inoki stories video on the channel now if you want to check it out. Will there be another video like that on Legends? If so, who would it be on? Well, obviously, we did that to pay tribute to Inoki. So I don't really want to speculate on people that we may need to pay tribute to. But I think there are a lot of names. Whoa! Riddle challenging Roman for the title. I don't think he's going to get it. I'm up for Riddle Roman tonight.
Brooklyn. Should we give him one more chance tonight?
Roman bit baby-facey here. Unless he says no. Nah. I take it back. Take it back.
Hey, a deal is a deal, bro. Get to the back of the line and stay in the back of the line.
I didn't think he was allowed another match while Roman was champion.
Maybe when your bloodline bros will.
Okay, he's going to settle for Jay? Solo? Give him Sammy. Honestly, Sammy wrestle too.
Yeah, Sammy. Yeah, step up to the plate. Honorary Oos. Ain't you number 2? Go ahead, bro. Step up to
Now?
the plate, Oos.
He mentioned it just as he came in. Oh, fair play. I was talking all over him.
He might, you know what? When
Thought
you're
you'd forgotten.
You're right. Let me just handle this situation. Riddle.
Brian as well. Thank you, mate.
What is
Cheers.
this? What do you think you're funny or something? Yeet. Okay,
Yeet.
let me explain something to you.
Nobody in the crowd reacted at all.
We say yeets, you understand? That's a bloodline thing. That's like a family thing. He can say it, 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 I can say it. I don't ever want to hear you say yeet again. Do you understand me? Yeet. Hey, he low-key disrespecting you right now, Sammy. What you gonna do, bro?
Fun little promo, this, isn't it?
As a matter of fact, I am gonna step up. How about this, Riddle? You want to run your mouth? How about this? How about you and me, one-on-one in Brooklyn, right here tonight?
Tonight, here we go. Riddle Zayn.
What do you say about that, tough guy?
Good start to the show. I was going to say yeet.
I accept.
Oh, okay.
Yeet.
Yeet. What does yeet mean? to propel something, right? If you were to yeet a football, you kick it really hard, but you can yeet somebody by punching them as well, right? It's not specific to kicking. I'm not down with the kids. Is it throw? Says Darby. To throw it far. To throw it away. To discard. And yoink. I know yoink. This is going to be a good old Raw, this, isn't it? I'm optimistic about this. As we go to ads. Anyway, give us a like. Spike the likes. We had a huge number of people watching yesterday. It was not yesterday, Saturday night. It was very, very busy. Not so much for Impact, which was a shame. But thanks for keeping me company if you were here. Should have done SmackDown. Cameron, I kind of like that Heyman is in the background. It shows how over the rest of the group is without him needing to talk. I totally agree. Like, Roman, people want to, like, people have slagged off his promos for a long time because of suffering succotash and all the really heavily scripted bollocks. But Roman is actually a really great talker. You got Sammy there who's an excellent talker. The Usos, both excellent talkers. Solo doesn't get on the mic much, whatever. But yeah, they don't really need Heyman there anymore. And that's a really good position to be in. Is it a waste of Heyman? I think maybe that argument could be made. But that doesn't mean I want to see the association end at all. But maybe Heyman would be better served elsewhere at this point. I just don't want to see the Roman turning on Heyman stuff again. He should probably leave when Roman drops the belts and then go and manage Ronda, maybe? I'd like to see that partnership. Get yourself a whiskey, leader. You've earned it. I'll get myself one in a bit, because I think it'll make me a bit sleepy as well. I'll probably have one in the third hour. We'll see. We'll see. In 10, Ace Steel yeeted the chair. It became a big issue. Through. I thought you could yeet a football by kicking it. Shows what I know. How embarrassing. Mark, I'm a little tipsy on a Tuesday afternoon because getting a job is seriously difficult, but I'm always happy to spend the time with the big dog lifter himself. Here's hoping the latest job calls work out. Until then, please give me Bray being awesome today. Fingers crossed. Not just for Bray, but for you as well, Mark. I hope you find something soon. And do not give us another $1, my friend, if you're looking for work right now. Please don't do that. But the best of luck in your job search. We're rooting for you. Come on. Kicking is just throwing with your feet. No, because to throw, you have to hold. You don't hold a football on your foot. If you're worried about being tired, why don't you rack them up? Because I've still got to work tomorrow. I've got to be up. Not early or anything. I'll sleep in tomorrow morning. But then I'm streaming tomorrow on Twitch. For the last time. For a couple of weeks as well. Because I'm off on my holiday. Off to Tunisia. So I want to be somewhat fresh-ish for that. We'll see. Adam, I want to work in social media or marketing. Can you help? No, that's Fraser's job. Go on, Joe. I'll sack him. Joe, you got the job, Pat. No, I can't really help, mate. For 2 weeks. Well, yeah, pretty much. So I'm away from Monday. Can't get the calendar up. Yeah, so last stream, the 11th, today, technically, and then I'm back on the 25th. So I'm only missing 1 week of streams, but it's 2 weeks, isn't it? You won't see my face for a little bit. I apologise. Brett, thank you so much. The Bloodline is my favourite sitcom in WWE. I'd be happy if every show opened with a 20-minute promo of them just progressing their story without fail. Not a single weak link in that story, thanks to Sammy breaking everyone every segment. They're just excellent, aren't they? I totally agree. Normally, I'd sit here whinging about a 20-minute promo segment to start the show. Because in the past, they've not been all that. Let's face it. But I'm thoroughly entertained by everything they're doing. Especially Sammy, you should say. Honest question. What does Roman do after he drops the belt? Does he retire? No. Doesn't seem like you have anywhere to go from here. I think we'll probably see him disappear for a little while. And then, you know what? I could see him taking on a sort of Brock-like schedule. I mean, he's halfway there now, isn't he? But I could see him taking on a Brock-type schedule, which would be a shame, because you sort of want to see him come back, have a babyface run, maybe win the title as a babyface down the line, or one of the titles. Hopefully they're split up by that point. And you want to see him do that full time. But I think that's a really interesting question, because he's been on top for so long. It's going to be very weird not having Roman in the title picture. So I think you give him some big storyline based feuds, not necessarily around the title, but something that we can still sort of sink our teeth into. What a match that was, by the way. That Donnybrook match. Absolutely bonkers. So bloody fun to watch. I think that, honestly, that was my match of the night. First match on the main card. There wasn't even a pre-show match. First match full stop. Absolutely excellent. Karma as well. Thank you very much. Hey again, Adam. It's Karma. Karma. Thank you. I've been loving WWE lately. First time in years I'm actually watching week to week instead of just watching Cultaholic. It's good to hear, and I hear that an awful lot lately. Likewise, it's really a thing. I guess Triple H taking over has really reignited my passion for this. Not that I wasn't passionate before, but I think the weekly shows are pretty must-see at this point. And thank you very much for remembering your member. And come and see as well. Thank you very much for your super chat. Also, imagine waking up at 3 a.m. to watch Raw. Who's doing that? I'm staying up till 4 tonight. Finn Edge, I thought it was good. It's one of those things that everybody was saying, like, oh, Edge is gonna quit because Beth's gonna get involved and they're gonna do something nasty to her. So a lot of people said, oh, that's a bit predictable. Just because something's predictable doesn't mean it's not right. I think that was the most sensible way of booking it. Yeah, you may have seen it coming, but they executed it really well. Gargano time, says L-A-B glass. Lab glass. Is it now? Are we getting Gargano theory now? Lyndon as well, thank you. Me and my uncle are set on Roman fighting The Rock for the head of the table at Mania eventually. What's your thoughts? Yeah, I think it'll happen. It depends on Dwayne's availability, doesn't it? Totally. And you know what? Does that need the belts on the line? It certainly choreographs it more so that Roman's winning. I mean, Roman's winning regardless of the belts being on the line. If this is Dwayne's last match, which you would imagine it would be. I'm calling him Dwayne. Don't know the bloke. But yes, I think it will happen eventually, and I think it will be Rock's last match. And there's enough stuff there that you don't need the belts on the line to do that match. It bloody is. Austin Theory on his way to the ring. Very interested to see this man's career trajectory with Triple H in charge of creative now. A lot of people, I've seen people saying that he's been buried since Triple H came in, and that's just not true. He's still a very prominent part of the show. If Rock's not available, I still think the money match and the right match to do is Cody versus Roman, and I think Cody should win that. But if Rock's available this coming WrestleMania, and not the WrestleMania after, then obviously they're going to prioritise Rock. And the belts will be on the line. And then Cody will do it down the line. He's still doing fantastic stuff. The beard's a good look. Rock versus Roman WWE title. Rock wins, however Theory cashes in and gets all the heel heat. I sort of want to see somebody beat Roman, ideally clean. I want somebody to conquer Roman who's on the roster full time. I get what you're saying. I think it's a bit of a waste if Rock then immediately goes away. Theory beating The Rock though, even if it's just with a shot with a briefcase. Hell of a rub. I think it should be Cody. Again, it's the most obvious answer. Doesn't mean it's the wrong one. Part of me wants Sammy at this point. I'm trying not to think about it too much because I don't see it happening. I think Sammy's beef is going to be with Jay. And we're off. Theory going straight for the finish. and get Cody versus Sammy. Then you're pitting off to, by that point, because Sammy will be proper babyface by then you're pitting two big baby faces off against each other. I'm not sure that's the right call. Logan should be Cody, though Roman owes Seth a rematch. I'd rather see Cody do it. I'd rather see Cody do it. But I'm interested to see what they do with Seth next. I think unless there are shenanigans, unless something mad happens, I think Seth could end up winning the US title, you know? And I'd be up for that. He's always great when he's got a mid-card belt, is Seth. I mean, he's always great full stop, but we'll see. Sammy will cost Roman the title. Cody can feud with Seth for the title. And Sammy and Roman can feud without a belt. It's not a bad shout. I honestly see Roman disappearing for a bit after losing the belt. Belts. Karima. You've told me 50 times before, Karima. Karima. What does that rhyme with? Karima. 2 questions. How do you manage the awkward sleep without getting tired? I just get tired. You know what? I wouldn't have done this. I'd have tried to continue sleeping. We're in ad break already again. Bloody hell. I just get tired and try not to let my work suffer as a result, because obviously I've got a lot of other stuff to do. But the reason I'm doing this especially is because I can totally knacker myself out, and then I'm flying on early hours of Monday morning, and I just get to sit by a pool all week. I'm very, very lucky. To be honest, to have found this ridiculous bargain hotel, all-inclusive as well. I love an all-inclusive holiday so much. So I'm not worried if I get knackered by the end of the week. Don't matter. And who do you think Damage Control looked weak? Or do you think Damage Control looked weak in losing a 3 versus 1 against a worn Bianca? Lots of love, watched for years. I think that argument can be made. I appreciate what Tom was saying when we were doing the live stream about, hey, it makes Bianca look really, really good. But they're your tag champs, and Bayley, one of the top women. I think that argument can be made. And I think, I hope at least, Bayley regains a bit of momentum again. I mean, she's not been back for long. You're off to Butlins. I'm not. I'm off to, what's it called? Monastir. I feel safe in telling you where I'm going, because I don't think anybody's going to turn up to somewhere in Africa. So I'm off to Monastir in Tunisia. Mr. Blobby Lashley. Alright, Scroat. How's your parents' favourite son? Dan's fine. Dan's good. Thanks for asking. Appreciate that. Booking a flight now, mate. Patrick, I'd love to see you there. But you're not old enough to fly on your own. Go visit Mark and the Dolphins. I'd love to. Come and see. Have you heard the rumours that Naomi is in New York tonight? She's got to be coming back soon, right? I think we might see Naomi before we see Sasha. When they come back, I don't see them going for the tag titles. And it's dragging on a bit now, isn't it? I think Sasha might take a bit of a break. I don't know about Naomi, because I think Sasha's got more... Sounds horrible to say. I think she's got more potential in a non-wrestling role. Like, I think she could go and do acting and whatever she fancies. Naomi, I'm not sure it'll be as easy for her. Have you been there before, Adam? I have. Yeah, I'm not to this specific place in Tunisia, but I have been before. I loved it. They've got markets where you can buy fake Calvin Klein boxes. I'm wearing some right now. I'm not going to show you. You can buy fake Calvin Klein boxes for like 90p. It's about $1, Americans. Naomi's modelling now, doing well. I didn't know that. Oh, fair play. Fair play. I think Naomi, if she would have come back on her own, I'd like to see her in the Bloodline. I think that could be great. But I'm not sure. I really don't know. It's chaos. Cody comes back, challenges Roman for the WWE title specifically, since that's the one he wants to win for his dad. Roman versus Rock for Universal title, and Cody versus Rollins for the WWE title at Mania. Thoughts? I hate the idea of somebody going, I just want that title, Roman. Because as soon as that happens, you know they're probably going to win it. 99% chance they're going to win it. As soon as you go, I want just that one. That's the only one I want. It's like, well, yeah, he's probably going to drop that one, and then that makes things a bit easier as far as booking stuff in the future goes. So I think the best way of doing it is probably having a big baby face, like Cody Rhodes, win both, and then in a baby face gesture, go, hey, SmackDown could do with a world title if he's on Raw still. SmackDown could do with a world title, and just do it as a big, like, hey, what a guy. Because Cody is, isn't it? That's his whole thing. What a guy. I think as soon as you go, we're splitting the titles for this match. Just the one. I think it choreographs it a little bit too much. Unfortunately, they've really booked themselves into a horrible corner with the way that they've done things with them having both belts. It must be a right pain in the arse. It's an awkward one. Lee, Naomi should come back on SmackDown Live as part of the Bloodline. She could be the one to push the Usos over the edge against Sami. I agree. I'd love to see her in there. I think she'd be great. I'm a massive Naomi fan anyway. I do miss her presence on WWE TV. You know what? I probably miss her more than Sasha Banks. I really like Sasha Banks. I think she's one of the best women's wrestlers in the world. I think Naomi's up, bro. I think Naomi's class. Just really like Naomi. Karima. I think I got it there. I appreciate looking for the rhyme. I used to say my name was Farte, like latte. You're far, of course you are. Sounds like Sabrina or Maria, I guess. Rhymes with emphysema. That's the way I'm going to do it. That's the way I'm going to do it. Karima, emphysema. Beautiful. He's locked in. Doesn't tap. Hoists Gargano up. Bit of play-by-play for you. Super kick. Crowd have gone quiet, haven't they? They were super hot for the Bloodline, for Sami specifically. Austin raining down the blows. Nice to call him Austin again. JB Hunter, with Riddle not being allowed to challenge, Orton feud with Roman once he's back. Also, one more Randy World title run before retirement. Yeah, I think there are a few options for sort of an in-between feud to get Roman to WrestleMania. Or to get him up to the road to WrestleMania. I think you're pretty much sorted until the end of November. Survivor Series, that's not difficult. I think there are a few options. If Randy's good to go, I think that's one of those options. I think Seth is an option also. And I think Sheamus is an option as well. And I think people would be super into it. But Sheamus is probably, I guess, just more set on the IC title, where that's the one that he's not held before. He's had a world title. 1, 2, got him. Gargano, clean win. Decent little match there, wasn't it? I love Gargano's music. Was good. The crowd have picked up a little bit. Anna, my fantasy booking is Jay cost Roman the titles before Mania. The Bloodline are all like, what the hell? Then it turns out Jay did it for The Rock. Piss off. Sets up the head of the table match at Mania. Well, as long as he did it for The Rock, Anna. Totally excusable. Hey, it got Rikishi over big time. Why wouldn't it work again? Lyndon, just found this out. Did you know the Witch's mask at Extreme Rules was Luke Harper's Bludgeon Brothers skull mask? It was. Yeah, I saw that. Love that. Good respect from Bray. And there was also a tribute in the door as well, which I'm sure a lot of people picked up on. I didn't pick up on it on the night. I looked at Twitter on the work account after the show. And that popped up, and I was like, man, I'm a fool for not getting that straight away. I think I was just sort of lost in the moment a bit. Clean win for Gargano there anyway. Nola, the best split the belts idea I've seen is ladder match, where Reigns and whoever go up at the same time and each come down with a different belt. That's a really cool shout. Hey, if they book him in a ladder match, we know exactly what's coming now. I hope Triple H isn't watching this stream. That's a really good idea. I like that. Drew Gulash. I'm going to Monastir until the end of October on Friday for my 12th birthday. Is that right? Have a great time. It's a beautiful place. It's a really... the weather apparently is like 28, 29 degrees next week. So I'm going to come back tanned AF. Adam, what's your favourite Pokemon? Muck. I re-downloaded Pokemon Go a little while ago, and I already didn't recognise most of them, but even more so now. Anything after the first 151, I struggle with. But the Pokemon are so uninspired. Pokemon 6. Pokemon, how do I... list of Pokemon. Let's look at the state of some of these while the ads are on, right? List of Pokemon by national Pokedex number on the Bulbapedia. Generation 9. Right, they're all fine. They're just painted animals, aren't they? Half of these are just dogs that they've just painted blue. Snom. Snom's rubbish. Anyone know what Snom is? Oh, there's a new Farfetch'd. Surfetch'd. There was an especially crap one. Look at this. Look at the state of this. Can I show you full screen overlay? I don't know how to do it. I'll just save the picture. This Pokemon is called Applin. Look at it. Somebody got paid to draw that. Applin. It evolves into Flapple. Flapple? Flapple? It's just a little lizard that's hatched out of the Applin. Flapple. Some of these. No, this one. It's just a nut, as in like a tool nut. Meltan. Pathetic. Flapple. Flap. Pull. You're a Meltan fan, Magsy. The Pokemon for the new game do look great so far. New gamers in the updated Pokemon Go, or is there a new Pokemon game coming as well? I don't really follow things. Anything. Look at this! Look at this! It's a pissing sandcastle. They're totally out of ideas, and they've been out of ideas for like 10 years now. This isn't nostalgia talking. Palisand, that way, Palisand, that is a load of wank. It's just not good enough. A sandcastle. Most of these are crap. This one, Mudbray it's called. It's just a donkey. There's nothing about... That's literally just a donkey. Just call it Donkey. It's a donkey. Tickets on sale for the Undertaker's one-man show. This is when it's good not to have Tom here, because I don't have to listen to that bit. Donkey's my favourite animal. Rey Mysterio had a rough night of it at Extreme Rules, must be said. Gen 1 had a seal called Seal. That was legit unoriginal. That's a fair point. I think that's a really fair point. I forgot about Seal. Wishy-washy. Hooper. I honestly, I don't recognise any of these. Sorry for ignoring Rey Mysterio here. I got bigger fish to fry. That one's just a polar bear. Bear tick. A quite poorly drawn polar bear. Are they just nicking these off DeviantArt? All these plebs doing their fantasy Pokemon. And Mr. Nintendo, I don't know his name. The Pokemon group it is. It's not even Nintendo. It's got Yoink. I'll have that. It's just a polar bear. But you're right in Seal just being a seal. That's just a duck. Ducklet. I've seen that on the game. I've seen that on the game. Oh, this should be good. Ray and Chad. I'm up for that. That would be a nice little match, won't it? So I'm still looking at Pokemon. I'm sure the wrestling's great. But you look at some of them. Uli Latakefu. Oh, is that the guy that played the Young Rock? Oh, that's cool. Looks good with a bit of stubble, that man. I'm looking through the first 151 now. Instantly transported. Why does Meowth look like that? Somebody explain this to me. Pokemon weirdos. Poker losers in the chat. Why is Meowth looking like that? What's that about? Why is he that? Emotionally invested in some small way. In Pokemon, in Red Dead, whatever. And I'm selfish. That's how he looks in a different region. What? Don't know what you're talking about. That's the British Meowth. Is that right? F? Why are people saying F? F. F. I'm live. Hello? Give us a refresh and I'll be back. I don't know what happened there. You're back? Hello? Piss flaps. Hello. Hiya. Vid stopped for a second. Sorry about that. I apologize. Direct all hate to Virgin Media, who have been crap lately. I don't know what's going on. Brett, oi, no crap toward Meltan. That little bugger's cute, even if it is just a nut on cum. The army of bloody dogs, though, I'm with you, man. There's a legendary now that's a motorbike. What? And it still uses its legs, not its wheel. What's it called? What's the motorbike? What's the motorbike Pokemon? What is that? Is that real? Gamers angry over motorcycle Pokemon. This is real, right? GamerBraves.com. Look at that. Is that real? That's had its face photoshopped on. Judgment Day are here. Right, I'm going to pay attention now. What the hell? Oh, I wanted to see a bit more. Not that I was watching. I was looking at Pokemon. I wanted to see some from Ray and Chad there. Maybe they're just going to hang about at ringside as we go to ad break. That's an edit, Adam, you pisser. Oh, is it? No, it's not. It's not. It isn't. Is it? It is. It does look like that. It's ad break again, don't worry. It does look like that. That's a real thing. Adam, how do you feel knowing Ray is 47 and looks like that and you're 58 and look like that? I'm not 58, am I? I'm not 58. Tosser. Unbelievable. Adam's Flapples, thank you. Have you seen the rumour that Gallows and Anderson are expected to be re-signing with WWE? Yeah, I have. And I couldn't give a toss. I don't think much of them, honestly. I like their music. I found them a bit boring. I won't lie. I think they were funny in the backstage segments. They're two guys who are very humorous. I think they've got great chemistry together. Don't want to watch them wrestle. Maybe I'm a wanker for that. I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't. I'm not fussed. I'm not fussed. But good for them. I'm sure they're getting paid loads of money, and I think Triple H likes them a lot as well. Are they fun? They are funny. They are funny. To me, it's like it's getting some established lads with AJ, isn't it? To further his feud with Judgment Day. So I expect to see them very soon. As soon as tonight. As soon as this match. It could happen. It's fine. If they're with AJ, they're good together as well. I don't care about their matches. Just telling the truth. One man's opinion. I saw somebody say your opinion's a dog poo in the chat. And that's fine. You're allowed to think that. In the same way that I'm allowed to think that Gallows and Anderson are quite overrated. And boring to watch when they're wrestling. Cancel me. Katie, most of the OG 151 Pokemon are literally just animals or objects. They're not motorbikes. Muck's a big pile of brown spunk. There's some creativity behind that. I find that quite inspiring. Katie. Adam, rate the wrestling-themed Pokemon. I don't know what that is. One of them's a ball, Adam. It's a Poke, but that's good. That's clever, because sometimes you think, oh, I'm going to go and pick up a Pokeball. This is class, and actually it's a Voltorb ready to explode in your face. Muck's brown, isn't he? Purple, he's purple. He's a big purple spunk. Machamp is literally Brock Lesnar. Yeah! Nothing wrong with that. Super J, thank you so much. Just like to thank the chat for Kay's cooking. Absolutely changed my life. Good to see you, Adam. Kay's cooking. We'll watch another Kay's cooking tomorrow. That's for sure. Last week's stream was an absolute disaster. It got quite dark. Couldn't laugh at it because it was horrible. So I had to cancel it. On top of that, you got Jim Bowen grabbing some poor woman's ass. And a big old steal on Golden Balls. It was a feel bad you know what last week. So you know what? Tomorrow, I'm announcing it now. Tomorrow is the happiest see you next Tuesday you've ever seen. It's going to be... Everything we watch is going to make you feel amazing. Twitch.tv/Cultaholic. And everything's going to be grand. Hunky-dory. You know what tomorrow. Look up Trubbish Vanillish. I know Trubbish. He's just a big pile of rubbish. Vanillish. Dominic and Rhea are ringside at the moment. Vanillish is an ice cream. Is that real? That is real. What were the other ones? That's an ice cream Pokemon. Incineroar. Incineroar? Incineroar. He looks nasty. Officially the heel Pokemon, you say? With a flaming... Oh, he's got a belt, sort of, as well. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Riga. Both awful. Both boring. Early predictions for the Rumble. Mine are Finn and Alexa. Mine is Cody, even though it's really, really obvious to say that. And I think Alexa's actually a really good shout. Sasha, if she's back. Bailey? Perhaps. I'd like to see Rhea do it, you know? I'll be up for Rhea. Logan, thank you very much. Sorry, I've missed. What's clef key? I'm not going to spend. I want to watch a bit of wrestling tonight, so this will be the last Pokemon. We stop. What the? Look at this. It's a load of keys on a keychain. Ray picks up the W. You just know that the creative team there, the Pokemon brains have gone right. We got 149 of the next lot. What have we got? Have we got Clockmon yet? No, Clockmon's no good. Notepadmon? No, I can't do Notepadmon. It's too obvious. Oh, we'll do it tomorrow. He picks up his keys from the desk. Wait a second. I've got it. Keymon. Sneasel. I'm done with the Pokemon. This is the last one. Stop telling me to look up Pokemon now. Sneasel. It's just a cat. It's just a sexy cat. It's crap, but it's not the worst. It's not bad. It's not as bad as Keymon. Thank you very much. Also, I don't think they're going to be friends. Dominic shoving his dad. His uncle. Ray, hands behind his back, does not want to strike his lad, but his lad wants to strike him. A big old slap to the face. Oh, Ray's taking his mask half the way off there. Ray takes down Damian Priest. In comes Finn. Oh! Finn thrown into Dominic. He still hasn't struck Dominic. Oh! Oh, Dom takes him out. Dom's been grand in this. He's got legit heat. And he's playing his role really well. And I didn't think he was going to. Sounds horrible. I didn't have faith. But I think Dom's killing it. When Dom finally kicks his arsehole, I think it's going to be massive. Go on, Ray. Go on. Fight him, Ray. Come on. He's going to walk off. He's not going to do it. His face. I can't do it. Attacks him from behind as well. 619 time. To the master of the 619. Rhea holding on to Ray. I love that Dom is slowly getting an Eddie-style mullet. He rocking it as well. Looks grand. 619. To Rey Mysterio. Ray will not lay his hands on his son just yet. Nobody's come to help Ray. The most liked bloke in the locker room, apart from Ace Steel, and nobody wants to come and give that young man a 60-year-old. He's not 60. That old man a hand. Poor Ray. Did he have a bloody nose? Edge couldn't be bothered to show up tonight to help his little mate. Nobody ever helps Ray out, do they? Adam, I'm sorry, but how can you ignore one of the... We're not going to Pokemon. I'm not reading any more Pokemon comments. We're done with the Pokemon now. It'll turn into Jackie Chan, where you plebs want me to play it every single week. We're done with the Pokemon. Edge is not going to anymore. No, Edge is done with him. Is that Edge gone for a bit again? I'd rather he just disappears for a bit. If he's got this part-time schedule... I get fed up with the beatdowns, writing him off for a bit. Oh, Edge is injured again. Is he? Should do a Pokemon stream. I've done Pokemon stream before. I think I completed the game on stream. Maybe? I don't know. Riga. Last chat, but you missed it originally. It's very relevant now. Check out the Luchador Pokemon. It's Ray as a bird. It's actually alright. Okay, so since it's wrestling related, sorry for missing it before. Poor Lucha. Do you think Ray goes out forever putting Dom over? I don't think he's... That's the same... That's that cat again. That's Meowth, supposedly. British Meowth. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it? That's alright. That's not a bad Pokemon. No problem with that. Yeah, I think... The thing is, if Ray's got a couple more years, I think he puts Dom over... And then they become friends again as Ray retires. I think Dom turns face again. When that happens. I don't know if he gets the mask or whatever. It seems a bit daft. Lost Lothario's backing up Ray would be great. Yeah. He needs some friends, doesn't he? Come and see. Do you think they're building this Ray Dom thing for a Mania blow-off? It feels that way. It could be a massive, massive match. But there's a long time until Mania as well. I think that, you know what? I think they could do it. I think they could get that all the way to Mania. I think they could. Or do you think it'll pay off sooner than that? They could do it at the Rumble. I mean, they could do it as early as Survivor Series or even in Saudi. I'm not sure. Honestly, I wish I knew, but I couldn't tell you. Ray versus Dom eye for an eye match. I honestly, Dom I don't think will ever get over. I think he will. I think he will. But I think the best way of getting Dom over is not having a heel versus face match if it was Ray's last. Oh, right, here we go. Bray Wyatt. It's saying the return of Bray Wyatt. Is it reliving? Okay, looks like it might just be a recap. Grounds of Parlor. Finn looks like a football ultra with that balaclava on. I don't know what a football ultra is. What's a football ultra? Football ultra. Ultras are a type of association football fans who are renowned for their fanatical support. They're scary. Every image that I can see is stuff on fire, smoke everywhere. Is it a hooligan? Is that what it is? A football hooligan? Is that what they call themselves? Ultras? Don't call me a hooligan, I'm an ultra. There's blood in all these pictures. They're like mental. Top 3 matches you want to see at WrestleMania. This coming WrestleMania, or like if I could fantasy book any WrestleMania. This WrestleMania, I really, really want to see Cody versus Seth. I want them to do Gunther versus Sheamus at WrestleMania and give them 20 minutes. I don't know if they'll drag it out that long. Oh, they're still in the ring, Judgment Day. And I want to see Bray versus Seth, but done right. On the grandest stage. I do want to see Rock versus Roman. The silhouette thing's amazing, isn't it? That lighting effect that they've got. The shadows. It's not a silhouette. The shadows, but in white. They're so... You said Cody versus Seth. Did you mean Cody? Sorry, I meant Cody versus Roman. Did I say Cody versus Seth? I meant Cody versus Roman, yeah. Cheers, Pete. Yeah, I've booked a load of rematches there.
When you come at Finn, you best not miss. So to all the people who were cheering and partying and celebrating Edge's miracle return to the ring after a 9-year absence, here's the cold hard truth.
He's hurt again.
I ended the party. I stopped the celebration. I'm the one who pissed on y'all's parade.
Finn's great again, isn't he?
Because I made Edge say the words, I quit. That's right, I made Edge say
This is the best that Finn's been on the main roster.
quit. Hey Dominic, what words did I make Edge say?
Oh, God, DX are going to come out and batter him. No, they're not. They learned their lesson. They're not. They're going to come out and they're going to get beaten down by Judgment Day. Please not DX to ruin the party.
I quit. That's right, I made Edge say
Please not DX.
I quit. And you know why? Because Finn Balor don't quit. I'm too legit to quit.
Don't do it.
You know what?
If they beat him up, that's fine. If Judgment Day kick the crap out of DX, I'm all right with that.
One more time.
Rhea should go for X-Pac's injured arsehole. I don't think they're going to come out.
In an I quit match.
But they might. The fact that they're still out there...
What's it gonna take to get one of these men to utter I quit?
I don't think... You know what? I don't even think we really have to worry about them doing... Like, they're not going to do that again. Triple H, I'd like to think, is smarter than that. I think they'll come out and do some funnies and then Judgment Day kick the crap out of them if they come out. And they might not even come out.
I didn't know this was coming. And that's Dominic Mysterio
Yeah, right. We're an hour in, and we've only seen DX once. A few more backstage segments coming, you reckon? Are we really not getting Wyatt? It sounds like we might just be getting a recap, but I'm not sure. I think I got unnecessarily worried there about DX kicking the crap out of Judgment Day. I don't think they learned their lesson. So what do we reckon? Saudi Arabia, Seth getting the big payday. Beth getting the big payday as well. Mixed tag. I think that's the most obvious thing, isn't it? They could, if they wanted to, have Judgment Day be a really featured part of that show. And then you could do Ray versus Dom there. You could do the mixed tag. Beth and Edge versus Finn and Rhea. And then Priest can win a Battle Royal. I don't know. Maybe it'll just be a singles. I mean, you could split it into 3 matches there, couldn't you? You could have Beth go against Rhea in a singles match. Love Beth. She's a pioneer of women's wrestling. She's awesome. She's really awesome. And I mentioned this to Tom. I think she would be she'd be a much bigger deal if she was around in the current age. The one good thing is that she did stand out so much in the Divas era. But she was consistently brilliant. I think it'd be a big missed opportunity if Bray isn't there tonight. It would, but it depends on where they want to stick him. Maybe he's going to SmackDown. It'll be disappointing if he's not there. If it is just a recap. Break it down. Da-da-da-da. I didn't notice she's got the Beth armband on. I reckon singles match here. I guess you could do a 3-on-3 as well. You could have Ray on one side, Dom on the other. Man, the heat for Dom. Fantastic. Good for him. He's got to be loving this. He's getting the most heat out of any of them. That's so grand. I really think they've actually managed to fix Judgment Day, haven't they? I think Extreme Rules did wonders.
But not only that, he deserves to feel as useless and as helpless as he's made me feel my entire life.
Good job, Dom.
That's right, Dom.
That's right, Dom.
Which brings us to Uncle Alan AJ Styles.
Oh, yeah, have a 4-on-4. You got AJ.
You know, AJ, I hope you've reconsidered things.
Oh, are we gonna see bloody Gallows and Anderson? I'm hyped for the music, if so. And then I'll look at Pokemon again.
I'm here tonight to offer you an ultimatum, AJ. I want you to calm down.
Yep. Stables are proper coming back in WWE, and I'm very, very happy about it. All you need is Los Boricuas, and then you've got the whole set.
We've heard multiple times over the past month or so, Finn Balor attempt
Are they here? Are they here? Good stables are excellent. I've always been a massive fan of stables. Even when WCW had, like, bloody 500 of the things, I was so into it. You know what? I loved the stable era of WWE. DOA, Lost Freakin, all that stuff. I was super into it. And I think you've got the opportunity to have way better stables now, given the talent involved in some of them. $200 in the balcony. Is that just due to fan demand, Pete? Have they sold that well?
I'm not out here to argue with you.
Judgment Day versus Ray, Edge, Beth, and Styles. Styles joins Judgment Day. It's not a bad shout.
Everything that I ever needed was standing right in front of me.
Unless Gallows and Anderson are coming back,
My back against the wall, I've been alone for far
then I don't think it happens. I think AJ just has his boys again.
And there comes a time in a man's life when he needs friends.
Friends, here we go. Here we go. It's not you. It's not you.
Hell, in my
It's
case,
a couple of baldies.
I need family. So for the first time that we met in Japan to now in WWE,
Here we go.
am I not my brother's keeper?
I think it's happening now. Nah. Music hits. Come on. Oh! Big old hug. I don't think it's going to last long.
I'm so proud of you. I know, and I knew that you would finally come around. I wasn't talking about you.
Here we go. Here they are.
Gallows, Anderson,
They are back.
the OC is in Brooklyn.
Hey, listen, I'm allowed to get excited for a return. There are very rarely. They do happen. But the returns in wrestling are just fun, full stop. So I'm going to get hyped for this. And then slag them off in news videos started next week. No, that's cool. Good for them. Good to see him back. Could be the War Games match. Dom's down.
The machine gun teeing off on Dominic. Gallows, Anderson, and Styles. The OC, here we go.
Where's Rhea gone? Just to the outside. It was a bit awkward, isn't it?
He needs someone to watch his back. Someone
Here she is.
by his side.
Oh, Rhea.
The two men he brought to
Taking out Anderson.
first place. Gallows sending Priest to the outside. Anderson.
It's all broken down.
And all Rhea Ripley can do is look on. Meanwhile, in the ring, it's Finn Balor and AJ Styles. Styles showing a thing or two.
Whoa. AJ spears Finn over the commentary desk.
Announce table. Gallows with a steel chair. All hell is broken loose at Barclays.
They were censoring the crowd. I thought Dom might have sworn. Were they censoring the crowd?
His old buddies. Gallows and Anderson.
Is that what happened there? And Judgment Day have pegged it.
The hell out of Dodge.
Hey, that was a cool return.
Smart move by Rhea, but Finn Balor apparently
Give a hoot, play Kahoot. No, you've rhymed hoot with hoot there.
reality's beginning to sink in for the Prince.
Not playing Kahoot.
Finn Balor making a sprint for it.
Finn's out there. Adam, you're so cute. Thank you, Addy. That's very kind of you.
For now. With the keywords there being
Don't know what to say to that.
the OC,
But you put a question mark, like I'm asking. Adam, you're so cute. Not especially. Ray Rags, they were censoring the crowd, you reckon? Kayla, I'm pretty sure Finn just called them see you next Tuesday. Did really? I hope he did. More C-bombs is what we need in the dub.
Bianca Belair did not need
What was that random thing on the screen? It just looked like a load of cables or something. I don't think that was a... Immediately I see something weird. I just think, oh, Bray. It was just dodgy camera work. Judgment Day. Are a bout of nerds? What's a bout of nerds? Byron in his new backstage role. You know what? This an hour 15 in. This has flown by already.
You want to talk about setbacks? Why do you think Bailey brought me with her to SummerSlam? I was at Rock.
Is Anderson still champ?
Only one to extend a hand to help.
Awkward.
So I dare, I hope, I pray.
You got to be pretty gutted if you're Byron, haven't you?
Anything to hurt me or my girls, because I would do anything for them. Can you say the same about Asuka or Alexa?
Dom is trying to be a great heel like his pappy Eddie. He is, Gavin. He is. Oh, sorry, it was an emoji. You're cute. Oh, thank you, Eddie. That's very sweet of you. Thank you.
Yes.
Somebody shouted, bloody Jeffrey out of a car window at me on my way back from Aldi today.
We will punish Bianca until Bailey is the one holding the gold that she rightfully deserved.
But drop the audio too many times for it to be from the wrestlers. It sounded like the crowd was chanting "Holy poo." Really? Don't laugh at that, Jeffrey. Like that. It might. Then maybe somebody else was walking along. Who's their friend Jeffrey?
Bailey versus Candice LeRae one-on-one next.
Bailey Candice next. Sorry about that, mate. I thought you were someone else. Yep, that's. I think they did. It wouldn't have happened. Had Netflix not done that drama series, everybody's talking about him. He's super over right now. It's Jeffrey Dahmer. Ray Rags, thank you very much. And Addy, Gavin, Grant, thank you all. Cheers. Sue Netflix. Bloody will. We've been calling you Dahmer for months, mate. Exactly! Felt like a right twat. All I see on my Facebook feed is people doing Jeffrey Dahmer memes and stuff. Bonus pizza. Enough with the memes. How's our Tory Lemon today? I'm very well. Do you lift any concrete mammals or show any kitchen appliances yet? No, you've missed nothing, my friend. I'm good as well. I'm really good. Really good. I'm in a excellent mood. It got to about 11:45 tonight. I'd had a nap this evening. I got home and I just fell asleep and I was like, oh bollocks, I've messed myself up because I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I was like, actually, I really fancy watching Raw live. So I may as well, if I'm going to be up anyway, I may as well be up watching Raw with 1,963. Bloody hell, that's a lot of people for a Raw. Thank you. Cheers. Give us a like, Spike. Hit the like button. Doesn't cost you a penny. Help us out. I thought, yeah, just bollocks to it. I'll just watch along. So I bought BT Sport for the occasion. I thought, bollocks to it. Let's do it. The real Jeffrey Dahmer, Adam Pachisi. Patrick, thank you, mate. That's exactly how I'd like to be addressed. The real Jeffrey Dahmer. No, I did buy it. I did buy it, Patrick, actually. Will, thank you so much, mate. All we need now is for Miro and Fandango to return to the big dub so we can finally get that third season of Southpaw Regional Wrestling. It was so good. That feels like a lifetime ago, Southpaw, doesn't it? That really does feel like a long time ago. I think it was very much a them thing. I don't see it ever returning. Bloody Fandango popped up on Impact on the pre-show match. Had a very average match. Good to see him though. I've not really seen him do anything since his release. He's looking shredded. He always did, actually, didn't he? Can you... No, I don't kiss the cardboard cutouts. Don't start. Thank you again, Will. Thank you, mate. How relevant do you think Liv blacking out her profile is, especially with Bo's return coming soon, presumably? The fact that Seth did it as well makes me think it's a wider thing. I don't think Seth would be doing it. If it was just Liv, I'd probably more closely link it with Bo. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. The fact that they both did it at very similar times, both like the profile out, I feel like it might be a waste of Seth. I don't really want to see Seth as an underling in a faction. I think he's too good for that. So I was a bit perplexed by it. Can you say you're Jeffrey from Cultaholic? No. I'm Jeffrey Dahmer from Cultaholic Wrestling, and these are the top 10 people what I've killed. There you go. Doesn't Seth usually black out his profiles after losses? It's more just the fact that they did it at the same time. Has he done? He has done that before, hasn't he? I think he has done that before. Adam, would you do another IRL backpack stream? I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what a backpack stream is. Have I done a backpack stream? Is that... What's that? Thomas, thank you so much, mate. Thank you for your donation. I'm not going to start an OnlyFans, I'm afraid. Sorry. Now would be the time. Now would be the time with my supposed similarity to Dharma when everybody's talking about him. Shave your beard. You know what? My thing ran out of battery. My beard and pube trimmer ran out of battery. And I can't find the charger for it, so it's just been like this little tufty bit here. I'm going to grow it out like a wrestler. You know the wrestlers that do the braids? Put all the beads on it. I'm going to do that. Start wearing Zubas. Yo, Carl Anderson is still never openweight champion. I saw in the chat. That's a bit of a problem. If there's anyone that would let him go and drop it, I don't think New Japan would necessarily want it. Maybe. Triple H might allow that, you know? Such a strange man. Who, Dharma or me? You take your glasses off, yeah? And now I don't look anything like Jeffrey Dahmer. I just look like a relatively normal human being. Vic, thank you so much. Thank you for being you. That's lovely of you. Thank you very much, Vic. Hi, Jeffrey Dahmer. Can we get an IRL killing stream? No, you... Oddly enough, no. Grant, thank you. Cheers. Hi, just popped up here. I'm Johnny. What's up, Jeffrey? Stop. Right, leave that. Vic, thank you so much. And Grant as well. Matt, hey, Adam, love the content. Any update on you learning to drive? No, well, yeah, I'm still not learning. I had a massive phobia of it, and I got my license at 35. If I can do it, you can too, mate. We believe in you. It's not something that's really at the top of my list. I know the waiting list is huge at the moment for doing it. Like, it takes months to book in for a test. I will get round to it. But I feel like I'll be doing it more for other people than me, because I don't really want to drive that much. It doesn't impact my life in any huge way. It would be handy. It would be handy. And I should learn. I guess. But I feel like if I was doing it, I'd be sort of doing it to shut people up, to stop Christmas Day, aunties and uncles going, so you learn to drive yet, Adam? No. Adam, for driving school reboot. I think I'd be a really dangerous driver. And I mentioned this before, but I have a thing. I just zone out an awful lot. And that's not something that you can do behind a wheel. But everybody says, oh, you just sort of, it becomes second nature and you can just do it. I was really hoping that fully automated vehicles would be more mainstream by now. I remember thinking like 5 years ago, oh, I don't need to worry about it, so I'll just get a robot car. So I'm gagging for that. Drop toe hold by Candice LeRae.
Candice is new on the scene in Raw's women's division. You want to get somebody talking about you. You want to get the WWE universe buzzing.
Good to see Candice back, isn't it? Could you please give a shout out to your hardcore wrestling Filipino fans? Of course I can. John, big shout out to all the hardcore wrestling Filipino fans. From me, Jeffrey Dahmer of Cultaholic Wrestling. I feel like a driving lesson, a Pacitti driving lesson would be fantastic content. If I could find an instructor that would let me live stream it. I was thinking about it when I come to do my my provisional or the written test or the select an option, whatever it is. That would be the first thing that I've really had to learn and like scrub up for. I haven't done a test or an exam since I was what? Didn't have them at uni, so like 18. Since I was like 18, I just haven't had to do it, and I still have dreams now. Because of the panic that I think the schooling system instills in young people, I still wake up now thinking, oh my god, I've got a test. Or I'll dream about, I still dream now about failing my GCSEs. That's how much it messed me up. And I wake up, oh, it's alright. Don't have to worry about exams. Oh, but I'm still a 34-year-old virgin. Bollocks. Look like Jeffrey Dahmer. But I don't have to worry about exams, so it's all okay. I just realised we have the same sweater. Do you? Where's this from? Say it there. James Pringle. I think I got this from Edinburgh Woolen Mill. Up the Tories. Come on. Also, I zone out too and understand your worries. Oh, who's your favourite Pokemon? Mudkip Gang. Cheers, Dharma. Thank you. Muck. Muck is my favourite. I always loved Muck. What else would I like? I would, if I was picking a starter Pokemon from the original gen, it would generally be Bulbasaur, sometimes Squirtle. I'd never go for Charmander. Looks like a Chris Chan jumper. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That's not fair. Massive congratulations to Jackie Boy in the chat there. It took me 9 times to pass my theory, passed my driving test yesterday. Good lad. Congratulations. Bulbasaur gang? Yeah. I like Bulbasaur. It gave you a bit of an unfair advantage, if memory serves, in the first games. Because don't you challenge, is it Brock and then Misty? And Grass is good against both of those. Is that right? Whereas Charmander, you're in for a hard time because you're going up against Rock and then Water. So you need to go and either level up loads or catch yourself. You got to put the hours in and catch yourself a Pikachu in, what was it called? Viridian Forest? Something like that? That might have been a different area. There is a Viridian Forest. I'm not sure that's it. Ignore the Dharma comments. You're killing it. Very good. Very good. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you, Matt. Brett as well. Thank you very much. I still regularly have dreams about coursework I haven't handed in for college, but lately I think it's my brain crying out to be in a social setting and meet new people instead of being in the same building for 5 years straight. You're quite you struck me as a very sociable guy. You're very good with people. Like you're very funny. You're very fun to be around. I would have thought you had loads of mates. Is that not the case, Brett? I'm sorry you're still dreaming about that sort of stuff as well. Chat, do you also have the dreams? So are you Dharma? No, I'm not. Why am I? Look at Adam pretending not to know everything there is to know about Pokemon, the massive weeb. I know a fair amount about the first bit. I was super into it. I was super into it when I was a kid, as we all were. I remember being outraged at spending £2.50 on a pack of Pokemon cards, which that sealed pack today would probably be worth hundreds, maybe more. I don't know. How much does a pack of Pokemon cards cost now? Don't really have dreams anymore. I have more dreams. I taught my 3-year-old a joke, and now she's told it 100 times. So here it is. What does a skeleton eat? Ribs. It's a solid joke. I can see why she likes that. Nice to see you, by the way, Kayla, again.
Oh no, in a tough spot here, Candice LeRae. Can Bayley capitalize?
Bayley, working the leg.
Bayley taking advantage of the situation like a true veteran would, realizing Candice's knees compromised
Pokemon cards $3.99 in WH Smith.
from the role model.
Fair. Any chance of seeing an AISD from Sam? Couldn't possibly ruin anything. Oh. Wow. Candice with a cheeky win there. That was a quickie. Yeah, you haven't seen the last of AI, put it that way. Poor Bayley. Oh, here we go. Io and Dakota now battering Candice. Who makes the save here? Alexa and Asuka. Bianca. Somebody's got to make the save. Rey Mysterio. Nobody would do it for him, but he'll do it for you, Candice. Why do they take so long as well? She's getting battered here. Big pop. Here comes Bianca. Boom. Big forearm. But Bayley, before she even gets in the ring. Nice. See, this is what some people wanted to see at Extreme Rules. Damage control. The numbers game and all that. Any more for any more? Not Charlotte, not Charlotte, not Charlotte, not Charlotte, not Charlotte.
Damage control doing what they do best. Trying to reestablish dominance.
Thoughts on a WWE card opening stream? What do? They do the slam attacks, don't they? There's the elbow to the back of Bianca. I feel like they're only fun, those sorts of streams, if the person opening them knows what they're talking about and they can go, oh my god, that's worth £1 billion. Because they pop up on my there's an F sign in the chat. It literally says the F word on it. Can't bleep that. Only works, and I wouldn't know anything about it. I'd like to get an old pack, like an old pack of WWE stickers. Because I had a big blue one from 91, 92 maybe. I'd like to do that. I still need to do the car boot stream. Oh, Maurice is here. You're super handsome and our favourite white boy. You don't look like Dharma, haha. You're just white with light hair and glasses. Forgive us, leader. Bless you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Dharma wasn't ginger. I am. Thank you, sir. Lovely to see you.
I got you a little something.
A gift for me?
Yeah, for you.
Can I open it?
People saying QR code. Where's the QR code? Did I miss it?
I love it.
Miz has got himself a bat. Where's the QR code? On the...
We're celebrating the A-listers first.
Scan it. Somebody scan it. Let me know what I missed. Let me know what I missed. Lachlan, thank you very much. Hi, Adam. Love the streams. Much love from Australia. It probably won't happen, but I hope WWE signs Adam Brooks one day. Adam Brooks. Oh, that guy. Sorry, yeah, I've seen a few of his bits. The Ring of Honor. He was in Ring of Honor, wasn't he? Yeah, yeah. I've not seen enough of his stuff to comment. If you say he's good, I believe you. QR code is on the back of someone's hoodie. In the same frame as those big stars, Miz, Mr. and Mrs. Miz. What chance did it have? What did it say? What does it say? Fill me in. Fill me in. Where does it take you? That could be the only Bray thing tonight, except for the recap. Brett again. Good with people, lol. If talking to the postie counts, I'll take it. I've known and spoke to the same 2 or 3 people since school, and that's about it, except for online people. And Bayley losing that match is going to send me off the deep end, man. Calm down. Calm down, Brett. Well, you wouldn't know it, Brett. You were really good company.
For Expedia members, travel doesn't end at booking. It's
It is. Oh, somebody talked about this on a Tuesday stream. I asked a question. I think it was part of the Agony Adam thing. It was like, how do I make friends as a grown up? But I didn't really know how to answer.
Alexa, play Heart. Playing Heart
Because it's really difficult. When you're out of school, when you're out of uni, you have quite an unconventional job as well that I guess isn't very social in nature. So if you can't meet people at work, it is really difficult. I think the best thing to do is find a hobby, maybe one that's not related to work in your case, and meet people through that. I met a few alright people at this board game thing that I went to. I'm not kept in contact with any of them. Really weird and smelly, but there are good people out there. ECC's Chew Toy. Hello, Mr. Pacitti. Would you rather fight 100 chicken-sized Tom Campbells or 3 Big Show-sized Andrews? The chicken Tom Campbells. Because I feel with that, like 3 Big Shows, even if it's Andrew, I'm not going to be able to take on 3 Big Shows. Chickens, even if it's a human, it doesn't really matter because I could just jump on him. I don't think it'd be that difficult. And I guess they could start climbing my legs because Tom's got hands, obviously. Little ones, but he does have hands. And that might get me. Like, if he got up my leg far enough to, like, whack me in the balls or something. B-Drill Supremacist. I tried watching Pokemon from the beginning a few months back, and Pikachu was a massive twat. Ash should have thrown him in a lake. Is he a twat? I haven't seen the show in a long time. I've got them all downloaded. I keep meaning to go and watch them. This is the website. WWE.com/howdy is where the QR code sends you, apparently. Okay, it's a puzzle on an old, like, Windows 95, maybe even before that, sort of Windows 3.1 thing. And the puzzle is spelling something out. It's just the Bray logo. That's it. Anything in the source code? Let's have a look at the source code.
This program contains flashing images.
No, it's pulling a video from TikTok, but that might just be the... So that .mp4. Let me see if I can grab this up. No, I can't. XML error thing. I've done that wrong. It might just be pulling the video. Yeah, I think it's pulling the video from TikTok. I can't see anything commented out in the thing. Anyway, sorry, Maurice is here. It's Wyatt's logo. Yeah, I can, that seems to be all it is. That can't be it. Come on, give us Bray. Give us Bray tonight. JNV in the background of the puzzle. JNV. 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 Anyone? It means justice, not vengeance? Somebody saying, okay. Justice, not vengeance. Howdy, with a howdy. A cowboy wrestler. Brock. Jimmy Wang Yang. Bret Hart for a bit. What other cowboy wrestlers? Trevor Murdoch. Sort of. Was he a cowboy? Rural. Howdy. Howdy. Could be targeting Andrew. Adam Page, good shout. Smoking Guns. Dexter Loomis is in that bat.
The Cleveland Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
Boo! Sporting reference I don't understand. Boo! Is that a real ice sculpture? That's cool. John Vena. John V. Yeah, could be. J equals 10. Oh. N equals 14. 14th of the 10th. What's that? Is that just SmackDown? 14th. Yeah, it's just Friday night SmackDown, isn't it? 14th of the 10th. There you go. SmackDown. We're back to that. Miz, massive balls. James Storm, good shout. Good shout. Slim Slam, thank you so much. OG viewer, always a ghost viewer. Would love to get more involved in the community. Any ideas how? Trying to comment more on streams, etc. Always much love, Dharma. Thank you very much, Slim Slam. The best way of doing it is go and introduce yourself on Discord. Some very nice people on there. Some scumbags. It's an online community. But 99% lovely people. Cultaholic.com/Discord will take you right there. Tell them I sent you. Make fun of me. That's the way to do it. That's the way you get popular.
This one's really heavy.
Loomis's head. There it is.
No, it's Loomis. No! Turn around, Miz.
Oh, and he's gone from the table. Work that one out, Penn and Teller.
It was Loomis, wasn't it?
It'd be lovely to see you there, though, Slim Slam. Everybody be very nice to Slim Slam when they join the Discord. We do have a very, very nice community. And every content creator says that. But it's true in this case. Almost smashed the cake. And there she goes. Didn't quite get all of it.
Oh, this is a disaster! Just kicked his face. Such an expensive disaster.
Quick, rub some more cake in your hair and that.
He's just left Maurice in the
That's it. Well done.
next to Loomis.
Bloody huge cake botch there. What's he going to do to Maurice? She's out of there. Gone. Stinky Toffee. Once we had a debate at work is whether you'd rather fight a chicken to death every time you go to work or fight a chimpanzee once a year but you get a sword. Whoa. Probably the chimpanzee. I don't think a chimpanzee would be that hard to take with a sword, would it? And Loomis has popped one of the balls. And the other. Eat the cake chance. Big pop for the cake eating. The cake's over.
It's twisted.
Loving seeing Loomis back.
Go with this guy. Seth Freakin
Seth with his ribs
United States
taped up.
Championship. Bobby
Oh, I sort of want him to do it, you know? I think I want him to do it.
fight pit 2 nights ago.
Yeah, I think I'd go for the chimpanzee once a year. Because it would just be a hassle, especially if you're running late and then this bloody chicken comes as you're leaving the house. It's like, oh, sorry about that. If anyone's watching, you're going to look like a nutter. If I leave my house every day and the neighbours look out the window and see me jumping on a chicken, that's awkward. But the chimpanzee thing, less awkward. Is it? If they see me slaying a chimpanzee in the garden, I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably make an event of it. Get a lot more meat from 365 chickens, though, wouldn't you? Strange segment. Any idea what the payoff is? Not a clue at this point. Not a clue. Dexter beating Miz. I have no idea. No chance you would slay the chimp. With a sword? Are you joking? How big's a chimp? All I've got is bloody Pokemon tabs open. Chimp height. Chimps are... Whoa! Individuals vary considerably in size and appearance, but chimpanzees stand approximately 1 to 1.7 meters when erect. It literally says when erect and weigh about 32 to 60 kilos. That is actually tougher than I thought it'd be. 1.7 meters. What's that in feet? 5.5 feet. 5.5 foot chimp. Because they're like rabid animals, aren't they? It'll be coming at me. A chicken's not going to go nuts on me. I'm going to be able to grab the chicken and break it. Maybe the chicken's the way to go. I feel like chimps are probably pretty muscular as well. There's not much body fat on a chimp, is there? They're pretty hench. I don't want to slay a chimp either. Probably the chicken, maybe. I think you've changed my mind. Chickens can't do anything. Chimps can bite your face off. Yeah, I'm gonna get. How many more years am I gonna be alive if I'm lucky? 50 more years if I'm very lucky. 50 chimps. I'm gonna come off on the losing side one of those times. I might batter a chimp 10 years in a row. But as I get older, especially, I don't want to be an 82-year-old swinging a sword feebly at a chimp. Look up Travis the Chimp. The next thing is victim. Chickens. I'm taking the chickens. Definitely. Thanks, Stinky Toffee. An interesting question, to say the least. Tear your arms off. Chickens you can kick to death with intent. Yeah. I don't know how I'd do it. Going to work every day. Squash match time. Couple of enhancement talent. Did you catch the new Bray QR code in the Miz Backstage segment? It was a chair, on a chair in the background. Yeah, we've got the website up here. It's a logo with a date of SmackDown. At 40% opacity. So it looks like Bray might be SmackDown bound, but you can't really read too much into them at this point, can you? I just feel like it's a shame that it now looks like we're definitely not getting him tonight. I'd be pissed off if that's a tease and you gotta wait for another pay-per-view to come around. Here's a riddle, Adam. Two men were playing tennis. They played 5 sets and each man won 3 sets. How is this possible? Are there draws in tennis? Are there ties? Each man won 3 sets. I don't know. I hate riddles. Is the prize a set? One man won 3. And the loser gets a set of steak knives or something. Oh, is it doubles? Is it doubles? There you go, look at that. Miz versus Loomis. Loomis gets signed if he beats Miz next week. Fun little match. Adam Scher's genitals, thank you. Hello, Mr. Pacitti. Here's my pitch. Repo Man returns and beats Roman, of course. Wang Yang returns at Great Balls of Fire. They go to Mania, and then Wang Yang wins, and unmasks Repo Man to reveal Andrew. Reaction? Very good. Oh, right. Omos getting a bit... Right. Handicap match. Good use of Omos. It's what they should be doing with him. Yeah, they were playing doubles. Go on! He got it. Thank you. That's enough riddles for the night. Omos has felt a little bit lost in the shuffle. Not seen as much of him since Triple H took over. He's still got a long way to go, hasn't he, is the problem. I feel a bit sorry for Montel Vontavious Porter just because of the association. I want to see more MVP on our screens. But there's a few people that have sort of not been on telly much. 24/7 title, R-Truth. Dolph Ziggler, we've not really seen much of. At all, in fact. I don't know what he's up to. Adam is a Lengers. I don't know. What's a Lengers? Carmella? Isn't Carmella hurt at the moment? Did she not get hurt again? Big boot. So who are you predicting as the winner for this one? Tough to call. I quite like the odd jobber squash match.
What's the strategy here for Joey Ace and Chica? I don't know, a lot of praying, a little running, up in your health insurance.
Look at that. One-armed superplex with style.
Good news is Chico and Ace have career prospects here in Brooklyn. They can set up a table on the street and sell New York caps and whatnot. Quite lucrative.
Here we go. Big comeback here.
Almost just grabbing a hold of his right arm.
No. This hasn't gone to plan. Whoa. That'll knock the air out of you, eh? Pacitti cuck for life. Thank you, Tajiri. Tajiri. Good to see you're a fan.
Choke slam. Time to go home, Chico.
And there you go. That was a good splash in the corner. Didn't quite work out for the local competitors. And Omos isn't finished with him. Carly bomb. Adam, what's your favourite kind of meat? I like a gammon. I like beef. But not with horseradish. I'm not a fan. I have it with mint sauce. Thank you very much. Big upset victory there, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't mind the odd squash match. Hopefully there's an end goal here with Omos. Because there's no point doing this stuff unless you've got something in mind in the not too distant future. I mean, it's worked in the past, in the more recent past as well. Squash matches, getting people over. Ryback worked for him. Just feels like he's not got that much to do. That team looks so weak, getting sick of Omos Cena. Lol, Omos wins again. Up next. Oh, okay, it's not the main event. I guess DX is going on last. Up next. Also up next is Bray Wyatt. I don't know what's actually coming up next. Oh yeah, they got the bloody Sammy J match as well. Not Sammy J match. What am I talking about? Literally watched it 2 hours ago. Sammy Riddle match. They gave him Carly's finisher. Is that the kiss of death for him? Will he get the grape squish next? Oh, I liked that. I really liked that, to be honest. Was it Kurgan that used to do, like, he'd just do that? It was, wasn't it? I thought that was cool when I was growing up, you know, with his fingers taped up. Yeah, I think it's a mistake giving him just Carly's finisher. Sort of just the association in some fans' heads. They'll just go, oh, seen that before. What was Kurgan's finisher called? What was that called? Anyone? The Iron Claw. Is that right? Thank you, Yogi. We're 2 hours in almost. I think this has been a really solid Raw. It's such a tough thing, isn't it? Booking 3 hours every week. The Kurgan Claw. Last riddle. What's the best cure for dandruff? Head and Shoulders? You put lemons. Is it lemon? Does lemon cure dandruff, does it? Thank you, Bonus Pizza. Great riddle. This is a long shot, but I'm guessing nobody in chat knows if it's possible to wrestle with braces in. Want to start wrestling training soon, but I don't know if that's a good idea with these bastards. I'm not sure, Aaron. I feel like you're at risk of cutting your mouth up pretty badly. Anybody done that? Anybody done that before? I don't think I've ever seen a wrestler live with braces in. It's not to say you can't do it. But I think you're at risk of cutting your gums up. But you'd probably find a reputable wrestling school near you, and they'll have encountered that before, so they'll know for sure. Oh yeah, Mad Kurt's still got the braces in? I think, yeah, Mad Kurt's a really good shout. Curtis Chapman. Yeah, you can. There you go. Get yourself a mouth guard. Your hairline, Adam. Oh, that's the best cure for dandruff. This thing. I think it is going further back, you know. I don't mind. I know I can rock the bald look. If it comes to it, I'll go bald. Done it before, I'll do it again. Thank you, Pete. Your hair looks fine too. No Bray tonight. It doesn't look that way now. Now that we've had the little tease for SmackDown, it certainly seems that we're not getting him. Stop it, Magsy. Thank you. Calling it a hairline is kind of insulting. Maybe a top knot. That's what I'm thinking of doing it. But that's bad for the hairline as well, isn't it? But I'm getting it cut. I'm getting a more of a trim on the side, but I'm going to leave much of the length on the top. Going for a new look. New month, new me. Saw Mad Kurt live on Friday and it was class. He's so funny. He's got such a good character. And the fact that he's upset so many wrestlers, I really admire him. Who's that? Oh, that's nice. Give her a name slate. What the hell? Adam, you should just do a live reaction every week until Bray shows up in person. Unfortunately, I'm unable to do that. Something or nothing. New Japan World retweeting Luke and Gallows' return because they have... Oh! No, that's interesting. That's something. I think that's really interesting. New Japan World retweeting Luke and Gallows' return. Thank you, Ramos, by the way. That is something. Oh! That's... I know he's never champion, but the fact that they've retweeted that, Patrick, is something in itself. I reckon he might be allowed to go back and drop the belt. Forbidden Door. Yeah, it's just a repeat. You know what? I'm happy to watch this again. I've watched it like 5 times on YouTube already. It was just so good. I don't know, watching it, like, it felt like it lasted a minute and a half, watching it live. I watched it back, it was like, the return in its entirety was like 5.5 minutes. But I was just so captivated. It's one of those times where it's like, going through my head, oh, I should probably say some things now. We had like 6,500 people watching, but I was just, oh, I want to drink it in, man. Hello, Mr. Pacitti. Shag, marry, eviscerate. Matthew Gregg, Jack the Jobber, Andrew the Bald. Andrew the Bald. I'm not doing him. I've banned Shag, marry, eviscerates. I marked out so hard for this on Saturday. Raids, likewise. Just so well done. It's a little bit annoying we're getting the teasers again. If another one happens on SmackDown, I'll be pissed. But I won't stop watching. Because it's really compelling. I'd have loved to have been there live for this. Imagine buying a ticket a few months ago for Extreme Rules. Think, oh, this would be good. B pay-per-view and all that. The bloke got like 3, 4, 5 pops. Like huge pops as well. Do you think Bo is coming back too? Yeah, I think so. I think so. All signs are pointing that way at the moment, if you believe the sheets. Like, the production on this is so excellent. They just nailed it completely. Yeah, Ray, I think it's looking. That new mask. It's just great, isn't it? It is a bit Max Headroom-esque. Dude McGuy, bro. Dude McGuy, bro. So I can't stop watching it. I've seen this so many times as well. And yeah, there's the forbidden door. You're right. Gato walks through it. Gato, not Grado. That was. Like all of the camera angles on it, the way it's shot. And then the light pours out. Just... Nobody does production in wrestling like WWE. Nowhere else could do this. Rank these, please. Galaxy, Lion, Yorkie. I'm not a massive fan of Galaxy chocolate. I used to really like it. I'd probably go Lion, Yorkie, Galaxy. But Galaxy Caramel, delicious. Fantastic, eh? Are they shilling the t-shirts yet? I haven't checked WWEshop.com. Are they shilling the t-shirts? New Bray Wyatt t-shirt. There it is. Just with the big upside down moth on it. And new DX t-shirts as well. I don't know why I sound surprised. DX bar stools. $112 if you want one. Funko Pops. Flags. Anyway, US title on the line, eh? Kicking off the third hour. Milky Bar or a Gold Bar? Gold Bar. Goodness me, I love a Gold Bar. When I buy snacks for the office, I always try and get Gold Bars if they're in stock. Selfishly. And then hide in the kitchen and eat like 6 in a row. Is Billy Gunn on the shirt? I wasn't really looking out for it. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I guess they got the rights to the image and everything, haven't they? Yeah, China's there as well. No Tory. They got some cool t-shirts actually. They've released a lot of the old ones. And then updated the original DX one for 25th anniversary. See, this is the sort of t-shirt. I don't wear many wrestling t-shirts anymore. But if I had to wear one, I really like this sort of design. Big pictures of the wrestlers on it. Like, so many of them growing up were just like that. Just big pictures of the wrestlers, maybe a logo, a catchphrase, whatever. Trying to think what wrestling t-shirts I had when I was a kid. I Oh, man, right? I found out the other day. I had a t-shirt. My dad brought it back for me from SummerSlam 92. I will shut up about SummerSlam 92 one day. Wait, open challenge thing, maybe?
And at this point, I've beaten some of the best of this business. I've beaten names like Drew McIntyre,
Bret Hart British Bulldog shirt.
Reigns,
Interesting reactions.
Brock Lesnar.
See if I can find it.
Now I have Seth Rollins who thinks that it's okay to come
That's the one.
sneak me because he
This is going to make me
feel
sick, this.
he had a fair shot at my United States.
I had this. Threw it away a while ago.
Come on down here right now and get this fair shot.
It had a little hole. A very easy, fixable... Whoa! It's Brock. Let me get that off the screen. Brock Bobby. Come on. Has his beard grown back yet? What the hell? He had no facial hair like 2 weeks ago. That's a real man. Brock's back. Brock going after the US title. That's different. Wasn't expecting Brock to pop up in this particular segment. Was that an old photo? Outrageous. I'm well up for Brock going after a mid-card title. I've always said it's really difficult to book, or they've struggled anyway, to book Brock outside of a world title picture. But this is like... I'm so up for this. Are we not going to get Seth? What is Brock doing? It's going to be really fun seeing Brock away from the world title picture. Going after the US title. Has Brock killed Seth backstage or something? Give that man a mic. So there you go. Lesnar, Lashley, Saudi Arabia, I guess. Is he just going to chill out at ringside? Been a good Raw, eh? Wonder if he sticks around for Survivor Series. The girth of that man. You look at the wide shot here and he makes Bobby Lashley look small. I'd be chuffed if I got a ticket for Raw tonight. All the stuff that they've laid out. Lack of Bray. Be a bit upsetting, but... I love babyface Brock. Brock in War Games? Nah, I think this is the match, isn't it, Ray? Bobby. Oh my god, hoist him up. We're not getting Seth versus Lashley. Unless Seth comes out and... No. Seth might be about to... Is Seth getting the match still? Bobby. What's that Bobby about? One more time. Suplex City time as well. I feel like Seth should come out. Get that bell rung. Nah, because I just want to see one-on-one. Another F5. And Lashley is bollocked. Was not expecting Brock here. I'd seen the thing about Brock maybe coming back.
This is a man that's supposed to be defending his United States Championship. Are you going to tell Lesnar otherwise? Brock Lesnar does whatever the hell Brock wants to do. He might break Lashley's arm. Come on.
Wow.
Brock Lesnar is going to break the United States Champion's arm. He's going to rip it off.
Where's Seth in all this? People forget Brock was pretty good on the mic in his first run after Heyman turned on him. His stuff with Eddie was good. Agreed. Totally agreed. He's not one of the strongest talkers or anything. He doesn't really need to be. But he's not bad either. He's not terrible. Where's Seth?
Lesnar told us what Lesnar wants. I'm in utter disbelief at what we just witnessed. Are we still going to have a United States Championship? I can't imagine we are.
It looks like the match is being... The commentary is saying, it looks like we're not going to get the match.
To his feet. And if the United States Championship match happens, what the hell, Brock? Lashley's hurt.
That's your lot. Fade to black. Wow! Brock in the US title picture. Big fan. Big fan. Anyway, let me blab on about my stupid t-shirt. I got that brought back from me. I threw it away. Had a little hole in it. And it's a fair few years ago now. I can't remember how long ago it was. One sold on eBay the other day for 350 quid. What a stupid twat I am. I should have kept it anyway. It was a gift. 350 quid. So some of the... Great story. Thank you, Jenna. Some of the old t-shirts go for bonkers money. I've still got one of the CM Punk... I know everyone hates him now. But I've still got one of the CM Punk Best in the World shirts. The Ringer t-shirt. I wouldn't mind triple threat with Rollins, Lashley, Lesnar. I think I'd rather the one-on-one, you know? Do we see Seth tonight? I think that's probably a lot. Wow. That's a massive match. Jericho's hockey shirt is awesome. Yeah, I really like that. I had the Y2J one. It was like coated in plastic. I think it was his first t-shirt. Just the Y2J logo. First t-shirt in WWE. And it was like, not embossed, like reverse embossed. It had this plastic thing on it. I really love that shirt. And I had the Jerichoholic one. Rollins takes title. Brock feuds with Bobby. I'd rather see it for the belt, you know. I think I'd rather see Brock versus Bobby for the belt. Who wins that? Depends how long Brock wants to stay around, doesn't it? Jake from Mass, thank you so much. Thoughts on the New Japan World TV Championship? I think it's hideous. 15-minute time limit, encouraging a rapid style in the ring. Tournament to decide the first two contenders. Title matches will stream for free on New Japan World social media. Love everything down there, but it looks... Luke in the office said it looked like a tray that you'd serve tea on. It's an ugly, horrible belt, isn't it? Really hate the look of it. But the concept, really good. If you've not seen it, let me grab up Cultaholic.com here. New Japan.
This program contains
Just in case you've not seen the belt yet. Oh, bollocks, it won't import. It's not saving properly. It's alright, just Google it. It's not a good looking belt. It's a really, really... One of the worst. One of the worst. The belt looks like a mirror you'd snort coke off. It's a bad. One man's ugly belt is another man's lovely tea tray. Fair play. Fair play. Yeah, it's not pretty, but yeah, I'm digging the concept of the thing. I think that's cool. Big boy, hadn't watched Raw live for probably years until Bray was advertised. Long story short, see you in another 2 years. No, he's on SmackDown for sure. Definitely. The QR code said it, mate. Thank you, big boy. Adam pooing on Japan's wrestling again. Shaking my head. Lol, okay. I'm not doing that. I said it's a crap belt, you moron. Shut up. I really like the idea of it. It just looks like a tea tray. Dick. Great to see you, Adam. I just had one of the best days of my life. Well, you can't just say that, Callum. What's happened? Why's your day so good? Congratulations. Good to see you're buzzing. I watched back that Riddle from the top of the fight pit cage as well. That was a nasty landing. Go on, Callum. We're waiting. Oh, bloody hell. Seth's going to come out. New US champion tonight. Here comes Seth. Also working hurt, though. What's the deal? Found out I'm going to be an uncle. Oh, bless you, mate. Congratulations, Uncle Callum. Big congratulations in the chat, please, for Unky Cal. That's awesome, mate. And you know what? That speaks volumes about what a nice bloke you are. The fact that it's one of the best days of your life because you're going to be an uncle. Your brother and his partner having a kid, and you're so excited for them as well. That's lovely. Go on, do the match. Do the match. Bobby's going to be like, yeah, I'm up for it. He's going to get beat. New US champion. Maybe we do get the triple threat. All part of Hunter's plan to make the US and IC belts big again. That's if Brock and Bobby are for the belt. Perfect what he's doing with the videos on the history of the belt. Agreed. And now this and Waters. Excuse me. Waters run with the IC. Brilliant from Triple H. Totally agree, mate. Been a long time coming, eh? Not spunky, Unky Cal. New champ here. Spunky dance for Unky Cal. Go on then. A spunky, Unky, you know what dance. There you go. My heart was really in that. No, good for you, mate. Congratulations, Callum.
Bobby, you're supposed to be a champion. Bobby, you're supposed to be a soldier.
Go on, Big Bob.
But you're not. You're a disgrace. You're a disgrace to the U.S. title.
Oh.
And you're a disgrace to your country.
Disgrace to your country.
Fight me.
It's on. Here we go. That belt looks like a knockoff bling ring some Burberry bellend would wear on a street corner sipping Frosty Jacks. Did someone's lazy-eyed child design that thing? Don't hold back, Brett. Speak your mind, pal. What do you really think of it? No, it is bad, isn't it? Which means I hate Japanese wrestling, clearly. Ring the bell. Here we go. Keep in mind, Seth's messed up. He could hit the spear as well. The ribs are... Look at that. Oh! Transition to a pedigree beautifully. That's your lot. Oh! Bobby kicks out. Seth immediately going up top. Not doing the stupid thing of, oh no, I can't believe it. Straight in there. Frog splash. Still kicks out. Oh, I'm into this. Rollins now looking for the stomp. Get off the picture-in-picture, quick. Looking for the stomp. Misses. Lashley Hits the spear this time. Is that your lot?
How the hell does Bobby keep fighting? Can he muster the energy? Rollins is hurt. Lashley is hurt. The United States title is on the line.
I have no idea who's going to win this.
My God, both men in a bad way. Bobby looking for the hurt lock.
Hurt Lock's not in.
Can he lock it in? Rollins wisely attacks.
Oh, this is good. This is a 2K match. Seth had 3 finishes to start, right? Thank you, Ray.
Rolling elbow rocks the champ.
Super kick.
Kick to the jaw. Rolling elbow to the base of the neck.
Looking for the stomp. This could be it.
Rollins wants it. Kicks away the injured left arm.
Clever. Look at that.
Is this the opening?
Looking for the stomp. Got it. It's over. It's over.
Good night, Bobby.
I think he's got him here.
Goodbye, United States Championship. Rollins is taking his time, Graves. The conductor of his own symphony.
Looking for another. Hits a second one. That's your lot. New US champion. Wow.
United States champion. Here is your winner.
Proper protected Bobby as well. Nothing to complain about there. So I guess probably Lesnar Lashley for sweet FA in Saudi. 2-time Grand Slam champion, the chat are telling me. Yeah, of course he is.
He is the brand new United States champion.
I really wanted to see Brock go for the US title. That's my only disappointment, but I'm not actually disappointed in any way. I think that was great. I think the book in there is really good. And Lashley still looks the bollocks, doesn't he? He had what? A German suplex, 2 F5s, 2 stomps, a pedigree. Wonder who's coming after Seth now. Do you do one more with Riddle for the US title? They're 1-1. Oh yeah, no Bobby versus Gunther at Survivor Series. If they're doing that sort. Yeah, whatever. Ali is a good shout, yeah. I think that was excellent. Told you, says 7. You did. You did. Thank you, sir. Or mom. This has been... Raw just feels totally different now. Really, really good show. Now you're excellent, Unky Cal. Stop it. Anybody else had a lovely day? I like hearing about people having a good day. Come on, what you done today? Give me one thing that's made you happy today. That isn't wrestling. That isn't wrestling, right? What's gone on in your life? On this day. Had a wank. Good. Thank you, Kenny. Patrick watched a few films. Joey kissed his cousin. Shugo got out of bed. Sometimes that's enough, mate. Good on you. Went hiking. Studied law. My wife. That's lovely. Last time Seth was champ was with Murphy, says Logan. Has it been that long? Has it been that long? Went to the gym. Garlic knots at Wawa. Congratulations. Watched a whole season of Cobra Kai. Student flat got a new kitchen. Ate my girlfriend's chocolate. Naughty, but fine. Had a good poo, says 7. Made lemon butter. Chris, congratulations, mate. Chris Ruth. Dad's came home after having a stroke. Congratulations. I hope he's doing alright. Thanksgiving in Canada. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. Ate my girlfriend. Won 6 chicken nuggets. Nuggets on Monopoly. Congratulations. Steven got his tattoo today. Ate my ass. Okay. Worked 10 hours, felt like 10 minutes. Those are the best days. 8 or out. Okay, thanks for clarifying there, Joe.
In case you missed it.
Leanne, lovely to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Made it halfway through the triple jump edit. We've got one of our freelance triple jump editors in the chat. Good to see you, mate. I hope you're well. Wanked to my face. Thank you, Joe. Good choice. My wife gave birth to her boyfriend's child. Smoking a bowl. Good. Saw my face. Thank you to Jerry again. Won a pub quiz. Congratulations, Colin. Found out that the guy who played Riff Raff in Rocky Horror Picture Show played Phineas and Ferb's dad. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Logan, that is a hell of a day as well. Ross saw a badger today. Poke my bum. Good. Got a shout out from Adam today. John Ronald Lamadrid. Is that right? Lamadrid. John Ronald Lamadrid. Big shout out to you. You've had 2 now, pal. Also poked Ryan's bum. Good. Adopted a cat. Lovely. What are you calling it? Matthew followed you. Congratulations. Joe Matthews said he's just won the US title. Good to have you here, Seth. Assisted in a like spike. Let's get one more of those going before I piss off in 35 minutes. Almost 2K watching. Give us a like if you like. Or if you hate me. I don't care. I don't know if you saw it during the match, but it looked like Riddle slipped before he jumped on Seth and almost didn't get his body flat to him. It was a rough old landing, Ray. I didn't notice the slip. But that was... He didn't get much of it, did he? He didn't get much of it. Rough old landing. Thank you very much for the likes. We're at 800. We're trying to hit 1,000. Bought 3 t-shirts and some jeans. Congratulations, John Boy. Are you live? Shugo, I am live. I'm reading your comment right now. Shugo Tenshi. This is not a pre-record. It'd be very clever if it was. Mr. E bummed his cat. Lovely. So what we still got to come? It's just the I guess what's going to be the main event, the Sammy match, Sammy Riddle, and then the DX stuff. I'm not muted, Josh. Shut up, tosser. So we get Lesnar versus Lashley at the Saudi show. It certainly looks like it. Certainly looks like it. I'd give you a like, but you missed my super chat. Danny, I'm going to find you now. Hi, Adam. Do you think WWE rebuilding the announce tables after someone goes through them lessens the impact of going through it in the first place? No, I don't think many people would notice it. They could have wheeled out a whole new one. I've never thought about it in that way. And I'm very, very sorry for missing you earlier. I'm very sorry, Danny.
So I challenge Brock to show up next week on Raw so I can show the beast that he ain't nothing but a little bitch.
Bitch. I can't take Bobby seriously when he talks. He's so good and everything. Well, I think you're a bastard. It's yeah, I don't think we're seeing Bray either. Oh! The timing. Revel in what you are. Revel in what you are. Revel in what you are. Revel. Revel. Is that an anagram of something? It's leather backwards. Delicious confectionery treat. Make of that what you will.
To interrupt the Bloodline earlier tonight on Monday Night
Revel means to rejoice, mate. Yes, I'm aware. Patrick, thank you.
Raw. Riddle riding high, particularly in the wake of this past Saturday. Look out, Kevin.
Hearing he's just talking about the chocolate.
Are those trash pandas? Raccoons, I think.
Wonder if he's going to do anything with DX. I don't think we'll see him until SmackDown now. I don't think we'll see him until SmackDown. He tweeted that in October of 2019. Okay.
I don't care how much you feel yourself.
And I think your main event of the evening, as far as wrestling goes, Matt Riddle versus Sami Zayn as... We go to commercial shortly, maybe? Yes, there you go. I don't see him attacking DX, personally.
Every creature does.
I don't think we're going to see him get physical until he has a match, you know? The most I can see happening is, like, the lights go out, DX disappear when they come back on, and he's stood there. But I don't even think we're going to get that. The coffee Revel is the worst chocolate of all time. It's up there. It is disgusting. I like coffee. Coffee sweets don't taste like coffee. Just taste like sick. Horrible. Jokic, thank you very much. With all the new changes, how do you think WWE should handle the eventual Money in the Bank cash-in? Theory's amazing, but he's booked as a kid card guy. Mid-card guy, I imagine you mean. I think he should lose it, to be honest. I think there's too many worthy people in the world title picture, or could be in the world title picture, that Theory shouldn't be there. I think he should cash it in. I think it should be a failed cash-in. Because he's got loads of time, hasn't he? He's like 12 years old. He'll do it in a few years. I think it was a mistake put it on him in the first place, unless this was the plan. I think he should lose it.
Travel doesn't end at booking. It's getting a discount on your trip.
Yeah, I think whoever's the next babyface champ,
We all dream of falling asleep.
he should try his luck and fail.
Night sleep. Try Nightle.
Tear of Grace, thank you very much, Brett. I just sat up so quick, I've thrown my bastarding back out. It's bad, I'd happily say it was worth staying up for that, but with the rest of how the show being 10 out of 10 as well, I don't have to worry about how dumb that would be. AEW is just an afterthought for me now. Wow. It's been a really fun watch tonight. It's just one of those things where everything's made sense. I don't think there's been anything. You could argue Bayley, I guess. Bayley losing, things look weak, whatever. I just think everything has been booked really, really well. It doesn't feel like I'm sat here for 2.5 hours, which is the simplest indicator of when something's good, isn't it? You're not wrong, but I hate failed cash-ins, man. I think it's the best option. I think people should fail from time to time. They should cash in at the most opportune time, of course, especially if you're a heel. Doesn't mean you got to win. I don't mind a failed cash-in that much. And I think Austin Theory should fail. The cash-in, not in life. We'll see. We will see. Hey, I saw that Smile film yesterday. You know, the new horror that's out. Cack my pants. Few good jump scares. Anybody else seen it yet? I don't often go to the cinema, but I like a horror film, and I heard good things. Anybody seen it? Smile? It's got Carla from Scrubs in it. I didn't actually poo myself. Looked kind of crap, but I saw Barbarian, and that was a lot of fun. I don't know what Barbarian is. I don't know what that is. Smile wasn't my thing. Loved it. Oh, it's Elias is back. Proper beardy Elias, excuse me. The beard has grown back enough for that man to make his presence felt once again. Pearl is a brilliant horror movie. Thank you, Chris. Put like that. I want some more horrors to watch. Oh. I can't always smile when he comes out. Didn't get the fist bump from Jay. KO will interfere in Sammy's match, says Seven. Maybe. Terrifier 2. Ever watched Night of the Living Dead? I have seen Night of the Living Dead. I have, yeah. The Descent is the best horror in the last 25 years. I don't think I've watched it. I know what it's about. I got a load of crap in the office once for telling my favourite horror film, which to this day is the Blair Witch Project, the original one. I think it's absolutely terrifying. I love the marketing and everything that surrounds it. I think it's so clever in the way that you don't actually see anything. You don't see any murders. You see a bloke standing in a corner. And it probably doesn't stand the test of time in that I don't know. It was when it came out, like the camera, you could just imagine it happening to you, and the camera just looked super basic. It was shot on Super 16 or whatever it was. There's something about it. It's so slow. It's so slow. Nothing happens for ages. I watched it Home Alone when I was like, I don't know how old I was, 14, 15. Terrified. Millennial garbage, says Michael White. Right time when it came out. Yeah, it did feel very of its time. I had it on in the background tonight because it's just been added to Amazon Prime. If you've not watched it, see what you think. I just love it. Surely Sammy gets his original theme back when he turns proper babyface. You'd imagine so, wouldn't you? You'd hope so. John T. Thank you very much for your re-membership. What's it about? It's about a witch who lives in the forest. There's a load of lore around it. I never watched any of the follow-up stuff. All I've ever seen is the mockumentary that they produced and the film itself. It's a witch that lives in the forest. And I don't know if it's actually a physical being or some sort of spirit. And she's very spooky. She's very scary. And at the end, I don't want to ruin it, actually, just in case you've not seen it. I think it's very scary. It's really well acted as well. Apparently they messed with them loads during the filming of it. They just like dropped them in the woods. Came back with food every day, but sort of mostly left them to their own devices. Look at the bruise on Riddle's lower pec. Can't see it at the moment. Will, I know it was such an absolute stupid buzz-shiz, but I actually thought the whole KO Ezekiel storyline earlier this year was nothing short of high art. It shouldn't have gotten over at all, yet it speaks to the talent of everyone involved that it did. I thought it was great as well. Owens losing his mind. I think he did some really, really funny stuff there. Triple H obviously wasn't a fan. Fair enough. Had it run its course? Maybe. But yeah, I enjoyed it as well, Will. I only found out Blair Witch was fake when the people from it showed up on Jay Leno. I didn't know they did any publicity for it. I didn't know that. But yeah, the marketing around it. I remember people coming into school and being like, it's not fake. They literally found this footage in the woods. Ray again, thank you. What do you think is most likely? They split the titles or someone takes both off Roman? I think they take both off Roman, personally. And I'd like to see a babyface then give one of the titles to a brand. But it's a really awkward way. It's a tricky one. They have backed themselves into a corner, booked themselves into a corner, rather. Sorry, it's very late. I think it's a really awkward one to get out of without it being a bit hokey and crap. Rigger as well. What do you think of the theory that there was no witch and was the two blokes' plot to murder her? You can find the details online and it makes a lot of sense. The most unrealistic thing is that the camera batteries last over 4 days. I guess they just took extra batteries, right? I've not read that theory, so I'd have to read up on it. I've never thought about that. I like fan theory stuff. I'm going to read up on that. I'm going to bookmark that. Thank you, Rigger. Cheers. Triple threat Roman doesn't get pinned, but that still doesn't necessarily solve. I really just hate the idea of him going, yeah, I'll put one of these belts on the line against you. Because I just think it makes it really obvious that he's going to lose that one belt. Not because it's not like, you know, with his character, I guess it sort of makes sense because he's a bad guy and he could go, yeah, well, you only get a shot at one. But as soon as that happens, I just think, oh, one belt's changing hands. I guess to add a bit of intrigue, you could have him wrestle twice on the same night, and he wins the first, loses. I don't know. I'm not sure. Ever watched Martyrs? Oh, I've been told about Martyrs. Apparently, Martyrs is really good. Wait, have a. It looks very. That looks scary. Oh, I might check that out as well. Thank you very much for the recommendations, by the way. Appreciate it. Yeah, I agree. That ladder match. Somebody suggested a ladder match spot earlier where Roman versus whoever is booked in a ladder match. They both climb at the same time. Roman grabs one. His opponent grabs the other. They both fall to the floor. Each man has a belt. I think that's really good. I never even considered that. I think that's a really cool idea. Martyrs is disgusting, unsettling, good, and sickening. My favourite things. Watch the French version of Martyrs, not the American remake. Okay, thank you. Do you know in the sequel they show the witch? Do they? I'm going to look it up because I'm never going to watch the sequel. Because I've heard really bad things. I guess I should still watch it. Blair Witch Project. Witch Face. Oh! If you're not a horror fan, if you're easily spooked, look away now. Oh! Oh, look at the face there! Same disclaimer, warning. Ah! That's her on the right. It's just a young man. It's quite scary. I don't know what film that's from. That's not from the first film. You don't see her at all in the first film. Just got off work. How's Raw been tonight, Adam? Gengar, it's worth catching up on properly. To the point that I can't really like. There's been a few highlights. All the Bobby stuff that we've just seen, really worth watching. But actually, it's worth watching the whole thing. There you go, another Bray tease for SmackDown. Confirmed. That's a sign of a good Raw as well, isn't it? The fact that I can't really pinpoint a specific thing to watch. There's nothing that's really worth skipping. I unfortunately will not be streaming SmackDown on Friday, unless my sleep pattern's still messed up. Sorry for the late addition to the schedule with tonight's stream. It wasn't my plan to do it. It's from the remake in 2016. You see the witch right at the end. Is that right? I've never bothered with the remake. Look at this. A shot from the alternative ending of the Blair Witch. That's Mikey, isn't it? They did it right. They went with the right ending, I think. Hooray for insomnia. Exactly. Thing is, I won't even be able to get to sleep for another hour or two. I reckon I'll drift off at about 6 tonight. I'm so hyped up. From Brock Lesnar's return. Seth, new US champion. Sorry, I've just spoiled it for you. Oscar. Gengar, rather. Do you have interest in the Blair Witch game? I've got interest enough that I bought it and I played about 15 minutes of it and I got lost in the woods, which I guess is probably the point. But I didn't know what to do. It kept telling me to do stuff and I would do it and it wouldn't update the thing. I don't know what was happening. I've got it. I might stream that one day. I need to figure out what I'm streaming tomorrow as well on Twitch. I will figure it out and post it to Instagram what I'm going to stream tomorrow. That's the best way to stay up to date, by the way. I always try and post stuff to Instagram. At Adam Pacitti, if you want to follow me. But Bray's there on SmackDown. I might do it, you know. Okay, now I understand why Bray's on SmackDown, since it's in New Orleans, and that's a significant spot in his history. Nah, he's a damn part-timer. Couldn't be asked to show up. Doesn't care about the fans. Yeah, I might do it. But even though they're announcing it, doesn't mean he's going to be there. Loses definitely to Riddle and wins the US title. How dumb, says James. You loses. Oh, definitively. Well, you know what? Seth deserves a belt. He's been very, very good. And no, that totally worked for me. I think the fact that Lesnar had battered Bobby, that'll work for me. Big Sammy Uso chance. Yeah, exactly, Patrick. I agree, mate. Hamsand, I bet there'll be a big return happening during the DX segment. P.S. I was the Leo Rush donation during your Hell in a Cell stream. I remember well. Thank you, Hamsand. Thank you very much. Big reveal. Why do you reckon there's going to be a big return during the DX segment? We've had a few returns tonight. We had Brock, had Gallows and Anderson. Got Elias next week. Just the two. Chris, after he wins, Cody will only defend the belts one at a time and retains a few times before losing one. Yeah, I guess that could work. I think it's a lot better if he retains a few, so it becomes a bit less predictable when he's going to drop it. Because everybody will think, oh, he's going to drop it straight away. But yeah, I don't mind that idea, Chris. Thank you. Another ad? What the hell? They're packing them in. I feel like I say this every time I stream a Raw. They put so many ads in the last half hour. Billy Gunn returns during the segment. Daddy Ass is having too much fun over in AEW. I don't know how long he's signed for, but I imagine Triple H might try and get him either doing something backstage or on some kind of Legends deal after. But I think he's having a good time. Joe Carfley took my kids to the zoo and we petted goats. I assume this is in response to the what fun thing did you do today? And that sounds like a lovely day. All of my love, Joe. Have a good night, Adam. Catch you tomorrow. Bill, you're leaving now. You've only got 14 minutes left. I don't think Tony will mind Billy showing up once. Maybe not. No, he probably wouldn't. I don't know if Triple H would want to do that. Put someone on Raw and then you can see him on. You can see him on AEW the next week, same week. Oh yeah, the tampering as well. Not a happy boy, was he? It's not going to be an effing pushover. Do you reckon they're going to get a big entrance? They're going to do a tank. Since you like horror movies, are you going to see the new Halloween? Yeah, but I'll probably wait until it comes out on a streaming service somewhere. To be honest, I don't really like the cinema very much. Even being there yesterday was winding me up. I had two people in front of me on their phones at numerous times. It's just like, it really takes you out of the moment. You got dickheads rustling their popcorn and whatever. I know I sound like an old twat right now, but considering they brand the cinema as like the ultimate movie watching experience, I think that's bollocks. You're surrounded by knobends.
In case you missed it.
The ultimate movie watching experience is in bed with a big bag of Doritos. On your own. Halloween is streaming Friday on Peacock. Oh, right. Is it coming to a streaming service straight away? Oh, fair enough. Adam, I recommend Trick and Treat. Trick and Treat. Thank you, Michael. Let me bookmark that. Used to work at a cinema and I still can't stand popcorn. I'm not surprised. I don't envy the cinema staff who have to clean up after people. Because people treat cinemas like crap as well, don't they? The number of times that I've left a cinema and some dicks just left all their stuff, but just popcorn everywhere. It's fair, like you're allowed to drop popcorn, right? You just do it. If you grab a handful of popcorn, you might drop a kernel. Fine, whatever. I guess it's not a kernel once it's popped. You might drop a corn. But people just toss it all over the floor. Anyway, sorry, moving on. And people call me boring. Unbelievable. It's Khan. A big lump of knobs. It's got the juice. It's got the juice. That was stuck in my head for weeks. And it will be again now. Thank you. Random question. Which is a more romantic... Sorry. Was a more romantic promise ring? An onion ring or a ring pop? What's a ring pop? The one that looks like a diamond? That, definitely. Definitely. The ring pop. I haven't had a ring pop in ages. Excuse me. Ages. If you had to take one of the cutouts behind you into bed to watch a movie, which one you taking? And maybe kissing? Brett, obviously. I know Bailey's right there, but come on. I hope that It's Corn Kid is having a good day. I think he is. I think he's making bank as well. Him and his family are raking at him with all the appearances, and he's got sponsorships and all sorts. He seems like a total sweetheart, so good for him. I hope he gets to keep some of the money. Riddle tossed out to the outside. You should get Shudder. It's horror Netflix. I got an advert for Shudder the other day on Facebook, and all of the comments were like, all the films are crap. So I didn't really look into it anymore. Is it worth getting? Because I think I've got Netflix, and I've got Amazon Prime. And there's some alright stuff on there, but I feel like I've watched a lot of the horror stuff. RKO! That's your lot! Riddle picks up the W. A friend of mine loves Shudder. Maybe I'll have a closer look. Riddle, 2 big wins back to back. Jay, I think, about to just leave him to it. Are we going to get another ad? We are going to get another ad, aren't we? Jay being no help at all. Did Sammy tell Jay not to help? I thought Jimmy did. No, Jimmy tried to. Jay told Jimmy. Oh! While Riddle's still on the stage. That's the second time his celebration's been interrupted in 2 nights. Ready. Bow to the master. Break it down. The proper old DX intro. And there you go. Look at that tank. Oh, are we going to get anything interesting? Trips has taken his suit off. It is fun, isn't it? Just got home from work. Is Bray being on? No, he's not turned up in person. Looks like SmackDown's going to be the one to watch for that. I really like the second version that they had for a bit. I prefer it to this one. You know the degenerate, boo, degenerate. That one. It's so stupid that DX is not in 2K22. Are they not? Just Triple H in there? I can't remember. That's a break, boy. Yeah. That's a break, little man. Get down. It is a great song, though, isn't it? Yeah, the Run DMC version. Oh, only one of the pyro worked. No X. Just a /. What was that, Road Dog? Did you hear that? Road Dog just grabbed the mic and just went, Degeneration X! What was that?
A shout out to I think it's the magic ingredient in the DX recipe, the ninth wonder of the world, China.
Go on. Much deserved. Sticker in the Hall of Fame solo. Nice little China tribute there.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight, D-Geriatric X proudly brings
D-Geriatric X, very good.
the 7-time WWE
Team Champions of the World! I'm transported back to 1998 here. It's good little Billy Gunn thing there. Without him being there.
Smells funny in here.
Smells good in here.
Smells funny in here. You're at a wrestling show, Trips.
Is that them? Damn. That's them. That's gas. That's gas. It has been 25 years. Who in here was watching us in the beginning? 25 years ago.
Yeah.
All of you ain't that damn old. Because we're old. 25 years. I don't feel so bad now. Yeah. I feel a lot better knowing that we're all older now. 25
What?
years a long time. But right now, I just have one thing I want to know. Are you ready? No, Brooklyn! I said!
Are you ready? Do you think they just crack some jokes? Send them home happy? Does something happen here?
For the thousands and
They're in my faction but not in the normal game. Oh, right, Ray.
for the millions watching at home. And for 25 years, we would like to say thank you and we love you all.
Oh.
Hold on, I gotta catch my breath first. Whew. All right. I wish you'd have given me that opportunity.
Ooh, I'm gonna suck it. Lovely. Happy birthday, Piss Flaps. Thank you, Billy. I wasn't going to donate tonight, but you singing the DX theme put me over the edge. You sounded like Road Dogg. I love Cultaholic. Thank you, Billy. Love you too.
Years of D-Generation X. But I'm gonna put all of us out there right now here on the spot.
Another QR code in the crowd. I think it was just a fan.
You gotta promise me, if we're back out here 25 years from now, you'll put us out of our misery.
Big fake laugh that he just did.
And if you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for ya.
How long we... That's your lot. Is that your lot? Ah, fun enough.
What a moment! 25 years of D-Generation X. A case of where were you when, Corey? When you
Anything else? I think that's probably it. I don't think we're getting Bray.
involved these guys.
Thanks for the stream. See you tomorrow, leader. Thank you, Stephen. Cheers. Thank you, everyone. Ah, it was fine. If that's it, that's it. You know what? You'd be loving it if you were there live.
The Barclays Center covered in smiles.
I love that they still call the Jeep a tank. It's daft, isn't it?
The crowd here in Brooklyn, New York. What a night on the
Ah, that is your lot. That is your lot. Hey, 25 years of DX. There you go. Various iterations. Oh, they cut Corey off right at the end. We had right at the end was, and if you ain't down with that, we got... Hey, tonight was fun. Thank you, everyone. Cheers. Cheers for being here. Much appreciated. I'll see how I feel on Friday with regards to SmackDown, if Bray's going to be there. We will see. We will see. Yeah, cheers to everybody. Thanks for the weekend. Thanks for being with us. And yeah, that's me done. Don't have anything else to say. See as many of you as possible on Twitch before I piss off on holiday tomorrow. 6 p.m. British TV. And it's a feel-good see you next Tuesday. Hopefully. Who are we going to raid? Stephen Larson. You can do it on here now, can't you? You can do it on YouTube. I don't know how it works. I haven't tried. Anyway, yeah. See you in a bit, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Good night. God bless. I don't have anything to go to. I don't want to flash up a picture. I'll tell you what. Sleep well, you scumbags. Good night. I'll be watching.